Alright, so I may have to turn you up a bit, but hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Phontomen, and now we are once again coming back to the old eternal battleground of MechWarrior Living Legends. I have a CWG Andrew here, as usual when we have a patch stream, and today we have large, robust vehicles in a large, robust patch. Please, sir, introduce yourself.
Yes, hello, Phantomans, lovely audience. I'm glad to be back and to talk about the new update with you guys.
Okay, so I just opened the Twitch stream and Discord. Damn it, misclick. Okay, right. So I'm going to bring the game up now, and it should be okay. Good, good. Okay, so Alt Enter, and we are in the game now. As I said, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is patch 0.13.0 for MechWarrior Living Legends, and we have some new expensive things to work towards over the course of this game. But so, Andrew, what are the bullet points of this patch?
Oh yes, there's quite a lot that has been done. Actually, more than we expected that would even go in. The tanks itself, pretty much all the tanks got a major rework. They drive um, better than they ever have before. They're a little bit more slidey, but the driving has been improved. Also, their hitboxes, the frontal hitbox was could be shot from too many angles, so that was tightened up a lot as well.
Okay. So now we can. Okay, good, because that's kind of once your front goes in a tank, you kind of have to really start basically
And
wiggling
that
from side to side to spread the damage out and hopefully not die. But
correct,
good. Okay.
correct. Yeah, and
That.
that is also where the majority of your armor is. It's setting on the front.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
So.
yeah, so that was improved upon. And then, of course, we have the two major stars, the Mars and the Behemoth assault tank. It's funny to see something that can dwarf the Morrigu now in the game.
Yeah, so actually, the funny thing is, I like playing ground vehicles, but I almost never find myself in the position to play the Hewitt or the Morrigu, other than just to meme around at near the end of the game. The Hewitt, unfortunately, though, I completely disregard because it is just so slow and unarmored. The Morrigu, I've screwed
Well,
around with a couple times on recording, but it's also incredibly slow.
yeah,
So,
well, the Behemoths and Mars are even slower, so
but I'm assuming they're
don't
going
get
to
me
be
started.
even more stylish. So, what do we get here?
Right. So,
So,
accustom yourself to 38 kilometers per hour.
well, you know, I played the Tog for nearly 2,000 matches in World of Tanks. I can handle slow as long as slow is going to survive long enough for me to get
But
to the
they are,
battle.
but they are powerful. Absolutely.
Okay, so right off the
They
bat,
carry a lot of firepower.
right, so right off the bat here, so going by the Demolisher and the Morrigu being my standard for armor here, the Behemoth has 16 tons of armor on its base variant, and
Yes.
it bounces around about there, but that's a lot of armor. And then the
Yeah.
Mars itself also has 16. Did you guys just stop at 16 and say that that's enough? Because it
You
doesn't.
would have to ask Invictus about that, but no, I think this is also based on rules. So yeah.
Right.
But yeah,
Okay, so based on rules, but these are the new variants that we have to work for. And also, Alex, for your information, you may join in. We are on the Metal Mayhem or TC1 Metal Mayhem server currently. Download the patch and come in. To anyone else who's never seen this game before, which it's going to be a shocker if you've been here for like a long period of time. But it's free, it's fun, it runs about as well as Crisis Remastered, even better in some cases. So you know what? Why not try it? But
I'd
oh,
say it definitely runs better than Crisis Remastered.
ooh.
It's more crash prone, I guess, but from performance wise, it's better.
But hey, I can forgive that because you're a mod, and I didn't pay $30 to play this.
Correct.
All right, so I'm gonna step. I guess we're just gonna meme vehicles here. So I'm gonna pick the Chevy with the RPPC and see what I can do. This
Well,
match
whatever
is.
gets you to the big ones fastest, right?
Yeah, right. So this match is mostly, nearly about halfway done. May not make it up to that 100,000 C-bill mark to this match, but we're gonna be here for a while. But okay, so all of the vehicles got a sort of a control pass or an optimization for just a
Yeah,
a gloss over.
all but the Mithras, because the Mithras is at the sweet spot. Whenever Invictus tries to touch this thing, it just gets worse. Whatever
Oof.
he does, there is just no improving this thing. It's where it is. It's at its best. So no, that one hasn't been touched
Right, so
any
you just
further.
you just open the hatch up and it just screams that it is an internal pain. Put it back.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Right. Did they ever put the infantry stuff in? They have not, sir. But that's
Yeah,
for after.
we're still working towards that.
That's the battle armor patch. We'll get to that by the time we're done talking about things in this particular patch. So, what else is there aside from yes, the two new really robust vehicles at the end of like for end game content at 100,000 T-bills, and then also
Yeah,
the editing of vehicles, editing of
yeah,
vehicles in general. So what else is there? Because this
what you
patch
should
is
notice,
1.6 gigs.
yeah, what you should notice is that you actually
Oh,
have
go.
to turn up the volume more
Oh
because
no.
the overall volume has been reduced.
Ah, well, I see that it's actually at a comfortable volume right now, so I can very comfortably hear you talking and not have, LRMs, just drowning out all sound,
Yeah, exactly.
and, the,
That
the,
was
rico-
the
the
major.
ricochet
That
sounds
was,
of machine guns just dead, deafening anything that was going on in the stream. So that's actually
yeah,
quite at a comfortable volume now.
yeah, that was a major undertaking on my part because
Alright, let's,
I actually, to make this work, I had to alter all the crisis bass sounds that we use on the map and adjust their volume down.
oh,
And
so,
yeah, that wasn't necessarily easy. I had to extract the old archive files, and they would give me incomplete file names and stuff. So I had to recover all of that manually. Yeah, and at a certain point, I had the problem that it wouldn't build the archive file, and it actually wouldn't give me any kind of error message I can do something with. It was just a general error message. This is not working, and I was like, cool. Now I guess I have to rebuild this all from hand. But thankfully, I came at or yeah, I discovered the issue. It was just that. That was sent to some of the files that I tried as a source were set to 32-bit instead of 16-bit, and that is what caused the build to fail.
so more or less what you did is did you manually edit it through the editor, or did you go through the edited files, or
Yes,
did you actually
the way,
re-render
yeah,
all of the audio and make them quieter?
yes. What I'm doing with all the other sounds, I rendered through Fmod and rebuilt it.
Oh, okay. So more or less what you did is you went through the entire sound bank of basically the mod and also Crisis as a whole, I'm assuming, and just made
Well,
everything more normalized.
not all of them. As I said, only the ones that are relevant to maps. So that
Right.
it's the crisis physics sounds because we use those on the maps, and
Mm.
the crisis environmental sounds. That
Okay.
one are now in the new sound pack, sound override pack, which
Okay.
is added 350 MBs to the whole thing.
Right. So everything that was, everything you guys made is unique to the mod, and everything that the mod really uses normally, you went out and edited and basically normalized the volume.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
is, that's a lot of work, but something that does really need to be done for the sake of, quality control. So I commend your efforts, sir. So now the game is a
Yeah,
little bit more
and
less out there with random sounds, the being incredibly
yeah, and
deafening, as seen by
yeah,
the quite humble nuclear explosion that I set off by pilot sniping that Warhammer just like a second ago. Well, some people
cool.
some people were saying that it was too quiet, so I turned the game up just a little bit. But you know what? All right, so this is a little bit more comfortable now. So good. So moving on, what else is there in the patch?
Yeah, the Criticus himself got a few more variants as well when it comes to the sound, so they're not all the same now
Mm-hmm.
all the time. So it randomly goes through 3 variants on that end.
Ah, varying stack pole. Nice.
Yeah, at least SFX wise.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and one major change also is to the weapon manager.
Okay.
We have a fairly extensive change to the
Ooh.
weapon manager. The previously in the previous build, you were able to chain fire rapid weapons, rapid ballistic weapons. That
Right.
never made any sense whatsoever. And also, it broke, on certain weapons, it broke the sound playback quite spectacularly. This is no longer possible. You can use, if you have rapid ballistic weapons and flamers. Flamers are also involved in this because they share the same art of the same method of sound playback. When they are set to chain fire mode,
Ooh.
they will keep operating like they are in group mode. They don't change how they work.
Okay, so basically rapid fire weapons ignore chain fire, so they don't cycle like every other weapon,
Yes.
because yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. And yeah, could be abused in some regards, but also yeah, the server just kind of exploded. There was a very loud bang, and then everyone disconnected. Ooh. Let me just
No, that was never a crash issue, really.
let me just get back in there. That it seemed like I just lost connection, and the server decided to throw me out because I lost like for a solid 15 seconds there. I lost connection to the server, so the server pretty much just decided I'm not here anymore.
Oh no.
Whoops.
Well, there is more than enough room to get back in.
At least
Don't
it's
have to worry about
yeah.
that.
At least it's not a hard crash. And also, Codus, we are playing on the TC1 Metal Mayhem server. Should you wish to join, and I again highly recommend it if you can stomach Crisis 1, the CryEngine 2. Actually, way better than Epic could have actually, way better than Epic and Crytek put together Crisis Remastered. If you can run this, it's free, and I highly recommend that you should try it because it is. Still to this day, in my opinion. Oh, hey, look. Look at this cool guy. Who didn't get DC'd. But as I was saying, this is still point blank the best multiplayer mech warrior or Battletech related game. Period. Nothing comes close. MechWarrior Online? No. But, so, where the hell am I now? Okay, whoa, okay, I'm having some issues here. What is my ping? Okay, 66, but, ooh.
That should be more than fine.
Ooh. Yeah, I seem to be having some issues with the server in particular by the looks of it. This is, ew. That is a problem.
What's happening?
I'm
not watching the stream right now.
It would appear that, well, no, it's, okay, so it's back again, but it seems to be very sluggishly moving me, or, like, the connection seems to be lagging considerably. Like, I joined the clan, and it took, like, 20 seconds for me, for the game or the server to register that, oh, put this player on clan, and then it just kind of dropped for another 10 seconds staring at someone else who has a nice, cool vehicle, and then, it came back in again now. And also, I think, oh, yeah, no, this is unstable. This is Solitaire, firing its machine guns on fire, running continuously into the corner of the mech bay. I'm fairly certain that man's not doing that on purpose. This, ooh.
Probably not.
This might be an issue on my end. So I'm just gonna actually disconnect and then get back in here. Let me try that a third time. Didn't seem like anybody else was complaining about the,
That's a shame. There is a Behemoth on the map right now.
Yep, I saw that. Look at that cool guy. But, unfortunately, yeah, I'm gonna have to restart and see. Oh? Oh, that's my controller rattling. Why the fuck is that doing, Mitch? Okay. So let's see if I can actually get this together, get this actually smoothly operating, because I didn't see anybody else complaining about the pimp hand. Oh, nice. Unofficial nicknames. But okay, so we seem to be operating a little bit more efficiently here, I think. Right? Okay. Little, alright, I have to buy my guns. Right. Alright, so,
Oh yeah, weapon manager topic. I wasn't actually done with this yet. There were also some stupid stuff you could do. Basically, you could remove a weapon in mid-fire from a weapon group, and it would then keep firing forever. That is also no longer possible. When you're firing, the weapon is locked into the group.
Ah, okay. So, right. So you went through weapon grouping and the weapon manager itself and just smoothed it out. So good.
Yes.
And now the mech bay doesn't register that I'm standing. Okay, there we go. Now I'm in the mech. This might be a server issue. Ooh. Okay, so I didn't have my I didn't have my what is it? The small laser for. Ooh, yeah. There's something weird going on here. So I didn't have my small laser for a solid 30 seconds, and I was standing in the mech bay, and the game did not seem to register that I was in the mech bay, so I can't buy anything, and then it just gave me all my promotions, and now the spawn timer is now on my screen. I may exist and not exist.
Ah,
This ah this is a definitely a me problem because you can see other people playing the game just fine. This might have something to do with the fact that my launcher didn't really work before we started the stream. I launched the game obviously and I got in, but this is, yeah, obviously it is a server desync issue. So you know what? I'm unfortunately gonna have to bow out of this particular server and then go to another one and see if see if this problem is persisting. It might be a me problem, in which case, we might actually have to end the stream here because I'm not. We couldn't solve the problem with the launcher
no.
beforehand, unfortunately. So, but I'm gonna hope that it's just that server. And if I go to another server, it'll smooth out. I hope. I don't know because yeah, no, the launcher was having a bit of screwy problems, but this is seemingly just a me problem. So I am not entirely sure. So, okay, so this. Okay.
Yeah, nobody is complaining about anything
Yeah.
like that. So
Okay, this server has 2 people on it, and I came in with no visible issues. Okay, so I'm just gonna drive around real quick. Just have a harasser just to make it really goddamn extreme. But okay, so on the free play server, and well, this appears to be working.
Assembly ready in Hangar Bay.
Ping is stable at 58. I do not appear to have any. It must be me in that server specifically. Well, that's damaging the base. I don't want to do that. That'd look bad on the report. But okay, so.
Shutting down.
Right. This seems to work. Okay, so let's go back in there and see what happens. So if that persists, that is a me and the particular server that everyone is playing on, which is rather unfortunate. How, Cat? Cat is fine, thank you for asking. So, obviously, my internet is working fine to everybody at home because I'm currently streaming and talking to Andrew here. And also,
did you have any change to your internet recently?
No, I have not. And funnily enough, we wanted to put in a wire, but our internet provider is not doing home installs because coronavirus. So,
yeah, okay. That makes sense.
So, I did connect to the free play server, and that seemed to be fine. So, I am not sure what's going on there, but the game itself works perfectly fine. Doesn't seem like it's affecting anyone else, so we need to somehow nail down my problem, which I did do a fresh install today. Had to get around the launcher not working, but I didn't suspect that it would cause this much of a problem. So,
Nah, that has nothing to do with the launcher now.
Yeah, so,
the
yeah.
Launcher is, in the end, the launcher is outside software. It doesn't affect the crisis by itself.
This is what I would assume, so this is probably a secondary, unrelated issue if there is one. Specifically between me and the server, or something between my client and this server. But okay, so I'm a bat. Uh-oh. No? That is, yes, the 3-screen X of death. The Magi system has reached a dilemma, apparently, and it won't let me play. That is unfortunately the result.
It almost sounds like you have the problem when the server reaches a certain amount of people, then the internet goes haywire.
That might be what's going on, but as I'm seeing, it's purely down to, it seems like I'm catching up to the server currently because people are moving around and actions are taking place, but it seems as though, it's not a performance issue, because the gameplay's running perfectly smooth from what I can see. People are moving around and shooting at each other at smooth frame rates. So, Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can
but
play.
it's,
I can.
okay.
Nope.
Can you?
Nope. There it goes. I was able to
Yeah.
actually input something, and then it decided that it wasn't going to let me play. So this is yeah, this is a server desync issue of some degree, but don't know what that is. So
It sounds like the UDP packet problem.
Which is there a solution to this? Hmm.
I'm surprised that you have that. I mean, if your internet hasn't changed in the last couple of months when this was still fine, then I don't really understand why this is an issue now.
This kind of came out of nowhere. Obviously, you know, we would have tested this beforehand, but the servers were down, you know, pending a patch, and I figured that the previous version of the game we had played was still working. We just had the problems with the launcher beforehand, and now we got this. So this is a really strange, out-of-nowhere problem. But, yeah, no, performance-wise, it's just people are flying all over the map, but in terms of actual gameplay, yeah, no, the game's fine. So this is an internal packet loss problem, I suppose.
Yeah, this is a hard one to track down. This could be a provider issue. It could be something with your modem. This is really ugly.
Well, unfortunately, I do not have Google Fiber anymore, so I'm operating under a different set of circumstances. However, it seemed perfectly fine beforehand, and we didn't have any issues on the test server. But to show people more things, we're just gonna go to the test server.
Yeah, this could be it. I mean, if you had Google Fiber a few months back still, and now you don't, then yeah, this might actually be what the problem is.
So how could I potentially fix this then, if it did in fact change provide? Is it just kind of looking for more bandwidth that isn't there? Would I have to make a new profile or something like that?
No, I'm afraid not.
So how would I update this, I suppose? This is a weird one.
Yeah, this is this is really yeah, you need a provider that that this works with, basically.
A provider that this works. So okay, so I have Spectrum, for example, but so what you're telling me is Spectrum literally won't let me play the game, is what this sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, we have a few people that have this problem. As soon as the server reaches a certain amount of people on the server, they are not able to play anymore.
Wait, honestly, I'm thinking back. I think Cybrid had this issue, or some of the people, because I used to run with a group of people in a Mumble server, and there were maybe 8 people. Some of them couldn't actually play the game. I can't remember who. I can't remember who was having a problem or what. But I believe this issue did come up way back when. But this was 5 years ago plus. So.
Yeah, the network. But the network, of course, hasn't changed, and
because you can't.
The big UDP packets that Crysis uses are still the big UDP packets that Crysis uses. So, when you have a provider that has problems with that, then oh my God, you're a Saul.
Okay, so well, Andrew, I mean, this is going to become this is kind of a shock, and I'm afraid I have to say this. You guys might need a new streamer then in the meantime. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to change internet providers that easily, even if we weren't in the coronavirus situation that we are right now. So, it would appear that, do you guys have a specific number? Do you know at what point does this, what point does shit start to go sour when people have this issue? Have you determined, the size of server that is required, roughly around the player count that causes this shit to happen?
Let me think.
But first,
I think
Behemoth.
as soon as it goes past, what have we here right now?
Auto Flamer?
16. Yes, yeah, the Behemoth and the Mars have an automatic flamer turret.
Oh, so it's an anti-missile system, but it's a flame. Ooh, that's horrifying.
No, it's not anti-missile. It fires on acids and BA.
Oh, but you get my point, though. It's basically like an AMS or an LAMS turret, but it passively fires at anything that moves.
correct.
Okay, so I'm on the free
Well,
testing.
anything but ASF, because that would make 0 sense, but...
It wants to piss flame at passing planes. But okay, so I can only play at 16 or lower is what we
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look at the new assets while I'm here, but okay, so that is an issue. That so let's have a look and see before we make any decisions about what we're doing today or what we're going to be trying to doing past this point, because this is actually a problem that kind of came out of left field. So, but anyway, patch. So we've got the Behemoth here that we can actually spawn, and the Mars down below it. So we've got, well, the Auto Flamers, which have now been explained to us as basically secondary autonomous turrets that shoot fire at things. Interesting.
Correct.
So, high velocity AC-10s for the Prime variant. LRM-5. The minimum distance now appears with the LRM. Nice. Very nice touch. I will still probably mash all the buttons and fire them, inside minimum distance, but that at least tells you, up front, that's there.
That changes from last patch, so
I
that's
didn't.
not new.
Yeah, unfortunately, because of my, certain situations, I didn't play that patch. But, I kind of had to move across the country again, so I didn't see that. That's new to me.
Yeah.
But okay, so...
It's new.
Okay, so Streak SRMs 4 and 6 for the A, right? Ultra AC-10. I was expecting that because whatchamacallit, one of the lore variants is basically just let's put Ultra AC-10s on it instead of the regular ACs. So rotary 4 giant partisan B. I approve. I approve.
I knew you would.
So let's see here. So yeah, basically it is a larger, more armored version of the what I considered one of my original jam wagons with my friends. Where is it? Partisan B. So yes, it is the Partisan B with double the amount of armor, pretty much. So interesting, very very interesting. So let's see here. Is that your extended range PPCs, LRM-5s, and Ultra AC-5. Okay, so a couple of shotguns. That kind of just looks like a large Chevalier, or the ERPPC Chevalier. Wait a minute. Are these all existing variants, but on things that won't die? I'm starting to see a pattern here where old vehicles are recycled into new variants, but, clearly on a stronger chassis. Okay, heavy PPC and two LBX-10s. So, 2 shotguns, very large shotguns, and 2 heavy PPCs. That's definitely the close range room clearing variant. 1 thumper, full size. Well, actually, no, the thumper is already cut down, so that's just a long tom, but it's smaller. And 6 Thunderbolt 5s. Wow, that's actually kind of terrifying.
It is. I've seen that in action already.
So. Yeah, so that's just 1 big artillery shell and 6 really big missiles.
Yeah, and the thing is, this one doesn't even need to deploy to fire the thumper, so you can be on the move when.
So that is essentially an improved Rommel.
Yeah.
That's very expensive. That's the most expensive variant out of the bunch, even outshining the Mars. I have carried the game. It is over now. I will just do whatever I want, the vehicle. That is... that's assault mech money. So, extended range LRM-20s, this is obviously the LRM, the token LRM spitting variant. So, HVAC 5s, those are esoteric, but it's mostly down to just spitting LRMs. It's a tiny catapult. So, grounded. 3 ER large lasers, 1 improved heavy gauss. Oh. And 3 SRM-2s. That is beginning to sound like a certain Atlas variant. But it's just, it's like, I'm assuming like not even 1/3 the size. So, But okay, so those are looking, well, Sheila, that's the name of the really terrifying looking support platform. These are looking quite terrifying, and they just kind of look like the greatest hits of all the lighter vehicles, but on a chassis that's bigger and more, harder to deal with. So, I approve with this. It looks cool, and it's using, essentially, variants that I could actually sign off on in terms of being effective. I'm most entertained by the Partisan B-esque variant. That that hits me in a very nostalgic place. So, moving on to the Mars here, which is the clan the clan answer to the Behemoth. Okay, so what do you hear? The Prime is... Holy shit, this is a go-kart filled with guns.
Yes.
Right, so one dual SRM-4, which is basically an SRM-8, one ER large laser, one Gauss rifle, one LPX-10-8, and a partridge in a pear tree is starting to look like. And 3 LRM-15s.
Which launch in VLS mode?
Does it have enough guns, Khan?
Yeah, this is the first asset that has a vertical launch system.
Okay, so well, vertical launch for LRMs. The the Arrow 4s. There's I remember one of the one of the hovercrafts nicknamed Gandhi was basically just a nuclear submarine that could just zip around the map. But that's Arrow 4s. They could kind of already do that. So this is LRMs that launch straight up and then attack the target. Actually, very small minimum range, too, for LRM. So that's actually really good. So I'm assuming they just go up in the air and then snap towards the target, which, within 20, outside of 20 meters, that's... Plus everything else on the can we cram any more ballistics weapons into this? I'm kind of afraid to look at the rest of the variants. So, that's the gun truck, it seems, with the addition of a shit ton of missiles. But, okay, so, Mars A, 3 ATMs, which are, bigger missiles. Slightly stronger LRMs that trade, numbers for more effective, payload per missile. So, slightly different than the LRM-15s, but, maybe a little bit more punchy per missile anyway. So, 4 ER medium lasers, 2 ER small lasers, and 1 LBX-10. That looks a little bit more rational, but the ATMs probably hurt like a bitch. So...
Yes, ATMs are hard-hitting.
Right, so... Okay, Tonberry? Okay, so Mars B? 3 ATM 12s HE.
Those hurt like a bitch.
And 1 LBX-20. So what you're saying to me is the Mars B is screen shake the vehicle? So that looks horrifying. That's definitely your close encounters weapon of choice. And 4 medium pulse lasers is nothing to really, it's nothing to, say, oh, well, I could just deal with that shooting me all day. No, this is, ooh. Okay, so this is, yes, a vehicle, an assault mech, but a vehicle. That's exactly what I expected out of these things. So, Okay, also, I'm assuming point defense system, well, that's what the auto turrets are for. Well, actually,
Yeah, but there's a change to the point defense system. The point defense system now also attacks air instead of only BA.
So okay. So,
so that,
I didn't notice...
Mostly long-terms. Have some protection also against air from the with the PDS system.
Okay, so I didn't notice that from the other variant. So the point defense system, I remember when you guys put this in, you put this in about the same time as the BA shotgun pod, or the anti-BA shotgun pod, I believe. Okay, so yeah, so not only does this thing have 2 automatic flamers that shoot at infantry, it also has a point defense system which will shoot at infantry and now air, and also laser anti-missile systems anti-missile systems in general for shooting at missiles. This is, these are rolling death fortresses. This is exactly what I expected, but I forgot that one. C3 master radar. Oh, good, free money.
Okay. Yeah, C3 master now actually gives you C3 information from any C3 asset across the map. You do not need the C3 chain anymore.
Okay, so so C3 is a communication system, whereas you can anything that you can see and lock onto is passed to everyone else. But you have to kind of play the chain system with that one. But the scouts typically have the C3 Masters and Beagle Active probes and this sort of thing. So they're easier, they can see things and relay them to the rest of the team, and you get a small little IV drip of C-bills for doing that. It's basically just kind of a side hustle for most mechs that have this sort of thing. But so, yes, I could sit there and be a roving command center as well. Fantastic! But okay, so... the B looks like just, shove it into an urban map and watch the chaos, but Mars C... Okay, Arrow 4s. Okay. 2 ER medium lasers and 2
Yeah,
LBX.
12. That's 12 arrows in the sky. When
Oh. Oh, I forgot how much. I forgot how many come out like that. So, that is. Yeah, as seen on things like the Demolisher, your Arrow 4 support vehicle, it's aside from the amount of arrows being hucked out, and it does have its own tag as well. But aside from the
Phonto, one of the pics you shared looks like Big Trey got it hot and heavy with a GDI mammoth tank. I approve this message.
So, fanboy, that'd be the Mars, and we're currently talking about that, and currently someone is attacking our base. Excuse me, I'm trying to give a presentation here. Thank you. Please deal with them, Calliopes. But okay, so
they will.
right, so that's the Mars C. In terms of other armament, aside from the Arrow 4s, well, it's clearly the support variant, but it seems respectably armed. It's got, well, just shy of 16 tons of armor. It's definitely this strikes me as a Hewitt that can kind of actually stare at the enemy for a bit before trying, needing to fuck off.
Not also to forget that you can actually saturate with arrows. You do not have to wait for a lock.
Oh, right.
And it has a tag to actually guide its own arrows as well.
So you could use this as an indirect fire weapon or a direct fire weapon with your own guidance. You don't have to worry about incredibly long lock-on times or someone else having a tag. You just do everything yourself.
Autonomous.
Right. If you got up to one of these vehicles, anywhere near the mid part of the game, you deserve to be completely autonomous. You tell everyone else what to do. So, right. All right. So the Mars D Doom Train. Wow. Great names. These very simple, direct. I am Train. So 1 ER medium laser, 3 ATM extended range. So you just wait. A Hag 20 and a Hag 40. Wait a minute. Wait. I thought that was against the treaty, guys. I thought when Hags were put in, you heard I remember correctly. What?
Yes,
I don't know if it was you or someone else on the stream.
Yes, I said it because
Yes.
Invictus said back in the time there won't be any asset with more than 1 Hag ever. But
That's breaking the treaty, though. That's terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so not only do you have ATM 9s with extended range, meaning you can piss on people from obnoxiously far away, Hags are essentially machine gun Gauss rifles that hurt a lot. Plus 4 machine guns, just in case you needed some moral support there with the 2 Hags! Alright, that's horrifying, and also ECM. Meaning you are just a wave that crashes down upon the enemy and no one will hear your screams. Doom Train is quite apt for this, I think. You just kind of march at long range and run over the enemy. Okay. That's horrifying. But okay, so Mars E. 3 dual streak SRM 6, so 12, that's a lot of SRMs. 12, 24, 36 SRMs that are guided. Ooh, 1 ER PPC. Gotta balance that out, I guess. 4 ER small lasers, 1 heavy medium laser, and 1 ultra AC5. That's kind of a comedy of loadouts, but I'm assuming they have roughly similar engagement ranges. This is definitely just have a bunch of weapons that may not actually have anything to do with each other mapped to the same fire group and just kind of throw them at the enemy.
Yeah, but you're right. They have roughly the same engagement ranges, so that it still does make sense.
Right, and also Ultra AC5s are burst fire AC5s, if I remember correctly.
Correct. Yes.
So they're 3-round bursts. The Ultra AC10s are a 4-round burst.
Yeah.
Right. So the Ultra AC10s, however, they just shoot really fast, and as do the 20s. Correct?
Come again?
The Ultra AC10s and 20s just fire 1 single round, but reload really fast, if I remember correctly.
No, they are also burst. Ultra AC10 and 20 are also burst, just smaller bursts. Both of those just have 2 rounds in 1 burst.
2 rounds, right? Well, it's been a while, so
yeah.
So okay, so that is All right, that's a lot of SRMs. That's actually reminding me of, again, another existing variant. I believe one of the partisans is LRM or SRM spam as well. So I'm just seeing old things come back here, and that's really, really nice to see. But so, okay, so Mars F. 3 LB5XAC, so a shotgun. Well, again, the Chevalier shotgun pattern. 3 LRM-10, so LRM-30s. 2 large pulse lasers. You know, I like the large pulse laser, but it's just almost never on anything that's really good. And 3 SRM-4s, plus a narc.
It's four large pulse lasers on a Warhawk. That's good.
True, I guess. I guess I just need to branch out a little bit more to find that one special vehicle. But then again, here I am with the tanks, and now I have these 2 monstrosities to pick from. So, alright, so a longer range harassing variant by the looks of it, with the pulse lasers just kind of bat things that get a little bit too close, I guess. And then the SRMs to back that up. And an arc to just basically flip the bird to someone while running away, I guess. Just, hey guys, shoot that guy. And then the Mars G. Knock knock. 1 heavy large laser, 3 streak SRM-6s. Okay, so 9 missiles. 1 Ultra AC-20. 4 heavy machine gun. 1 sniper artillery.
Yeah, that's new.
What is that? I'm afraid to ask.
Sniper artillery is a big mortar. It has a range of 500 meters. The idea is to basically break, a base that is being protected.
Assembly ready and hangar
So
bay. 2.
So you can lob in a very parabolic arc. You can lob shells at them.
Okay, so I'm gonna try that out since that is in fact a new weapon, and this is the Mars. It is it is a platform of guns.
Yep, it has dual turrets.
I think this one has okay, dual turrets, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's see here. Sniper artillery. Well, it's...
Yeah, the problem with the variant is you have the artillery aiming system. That means you don't really have a crosshair. You only have an aim point in the middle of the rangefinder, the distance meter. That's basically where the support weapons will fire.
Okay, so that's for the sniper artillery, but you don't have a crosshair. You just kind of have to guess with every other weapon.
Yeah, with everything else, right?
Okay, so that is a downside to the weapon system, but well, the Calliopes fucking vaporized that. But okay.
Yeah, you would have to move out a bit further so that they don't get shot down.
So I feel terrifying in this thing just by looking at the back of all these fucking turrets and realize all of these fire at something. So, let's, nope. Calliope's still fucking eating that. So, okay, so, aside from the other weapon systems as well, and, well, why not just put all of the ballistics weapons on one? Why not? That's satisfying to shoot. And also, the SRMs, because why not? But okay, so let's, well, there's that guy way over there. Let's see if we can hit him. That's, yeah, so that's the fringe range of it. About the, the circle on the radar. The green spot is where it's actually going to go. Hang on here. Just stand still. Just...
Yeah, he's getting in range.
That's a hit.
Should be, yeah. Yep.
Okay, so let's kind of lead him a little bit. Actually, I'm out of ammo. I didn't take any more. Well, I guess I have to go kill him with the rest of the guns on the ship. Here, hang on. Lord knows I've got plenty. So this thing, it feels like a kind of a... Oh no. There go the flamers. I am you. You can't defeat yourself. That's heat, though. That's hot. That's really hot, though.
Yeah. Flamers are more dangerous than they used to be because they have been reworked as well. They increase heat way faster, but they don't fire as long.
I think he's also suffering the same problem as my auto flamers are overheating him as well. Also, Once
Yeah,
Upon a
of
Ban.
course.
Is that him? Or rather, wait, no, he stopped firing. Wait, what?
Nah,
Did
he's
he?
probably not. He is switched off still. He doesn't actually reactivate his tank.
Wow. Note to self: don't rub two of these together in close range. The results are, I may or may not be completely disabled due to overheating. I have melted the brains of his vehicle. He is.
He needs to press P. He can to power on again.
Well, Once Upon a Ban. Yeah, press P. Hang on here. Let me. Yeah, stream snipers. Unfortunately, I got the better of the stream sniper today. I think I can hear him starting up, though. Oh, there he is. Wow, even that hull armor is very, very, very thick.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Yep, he's overheating himself again. He's doomed himself now. And he's dead. So these things are killable. They're just very durable.
Oh yes.
So that's about what I expected and wanted out of this sort of thing. This is,
It will take a while to bring them down.
Shutting down.
this is fun, is what I'd call this. I'd like to get out of the vehicle, please. Please? Well, there's the escape time, since I didn't want to do that, but oh well. So, that's the Mars. Let's hop back over here, since we have infinite money, and go see about the Behemoth. That's very entertaining. If I had gotten to... I'm not sure how that's going to hold up against, multiple mechs shooting at you, in the course of battle, but if I got to 100,000 Seabill land, I would consider this an option, or maybe a more esoteric version of that. Maybe a different variant, because that seems like you kind of have to just rub it into a really, close-in encounter and hope you survive. But what are the other variants that are...
As I said, it has a specific role. When a base is occupied by the enemy, that's when you bring this thing out.
Right. So yeah, they do have mission-specific roles, and picking the right one is essential. But it definitely feels like something that I'd want to actually consider using. So let's try. Well, the rotary AC2. That's just normal. That's just a big partisan B with armor. So you know what? Let's try something a little bit more eccentric. Let's try. Well, clearly the Thunderbolts.
Assembly in
Yes,
progress.
that horrifying variant. Let's try that. It said it had flight time. Can it really do jumps? No, that's the flight time for the sniper artillery, which kind of overrides the entire HUD. So that's the, projected flight time of the projectile that you have to fire, indirectly in order to hit someone. Everything else is direct
Yep,
fire, and oh
correct.
dear, that's a big gun. That is a very large, Jesus Christ. That is a
Yeah.
very large singular gun.
It's a thumper.
That is, yeah, this basically is just a mammoth tank with one gun now.
Yep.
See, I see. I thought it had jump jets. Yeah, a Mars with the capability of Highlander burial. That's a funny future I don't think anyone wants to see, or rather wants to see but never live in.
Yeah, and this is the Thumper artillery piece. It's not the Thumper artillery cannon. So, I mean, we never had the artillery cannon. Actually, we always had the piece.
Okay, so that's friendly. That's a long time. That's a long tom. But so this is the same weapon system that is on the Rommel with this, correct?
Correct.
Well-
But the Rommel needs to actually deploy before it can fire it. It can't move when it wants to fire this thing.
But this thing
Doesn't
can just
care.
do whatever it wants, which is... Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. That is...
Where the server will restart.
All of those missiles just launched at once. That is the biggest slap of alpha damage, or one of the biggest slaps of alpha damage possible in this game. That's kind of horrifying. It's a single point of of just concentrated pain. So these variants look interesting. They are running the regular rhyme and rhythm of the other vehicles in general, of having, one's designed for close range and, head-on combat, some designed for, long-range harassment or LRM spitting or Aero 4s as well. So we're getting kind of the full package of things that already exist. It's roughly similar to something like the Demolisher, but clearly the Behemoth and Mars are just taking this shit up to the absolute extreme that they can, and since they have so much space with that 100 tons, they can also carry more weapons than those dedicated weapon loads. So,
Correct.
So, let me see if I can get in here. They're on clan, so clearly, obviously, I'm going to take the opposite team and try to kill all of them. So, it is the test server still, or rather the practice server. After we get done screwing around here, I'm gonna look in and see if one of the other smaller servers has anyone in it to try. But so, let's see, Thumper, right? So that's just an Atlas with no legs. That's probably what the grounded thing is. That's probably what the title is for. I'm not quite sure why the name's there, but it just seems like that's an Atlas with no legs, which is why it's called grounded.
Assembly ready in Hangar Bay. 1.
Okay, so everyone else is running around. Well, 3 people are running around on the other team. I'm going to try and find them and kill them with this vehicle. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so how much free? 3 tons. Okay, so I'm gonna say 1 ton of Thumper shells and 2 tons of Thunderbolt. Well, this thing is slow, but the guns. I think that pretty much sums up all of the selling points and detractors of these 2 vehicles. They are slow, but guns.
Slow but guns, yes.
Okay, so, it's been a while since I played this map, so, okay, will I even fit my fat ass through that gate, I wonder? That looks a little small, I might have to suck it in.
That's an interesting point. Does the Behemoth fit through here?
Yeah, okay, so, yes, but it clearly, it makes the gate look small. Clearly, it's styling on the gate.
Yeah, I think this is actually a really tight fit for the Mars, because the Mars is even a bit bigger, bigger noch, bigger than the Behemoth even.
Okay, so. Okay, someone's firing LRMs back there, but alright, so let me just rumble this super heavy tank to the front line and see if we can run into one of the enemies and shoot at them a lot. Maybe we'll survive. I have no doubt in my mind that every person on the enemy team is probably also using one of these monstrosities.
This is not a super heavy. We are mixing up classes here. That's past 100 tons.
Oh, okay, right. But hey, wait, nothing but dropships weighs more than 100 tons in the Battletech universe.
Nah. There is something past assault.
We won't talk about that though, because that era of Battletech is a bad place that we don't want to go to.
Think about the Rattler, for example.
What the hell was that?
That's a super heavy.
That entire tree line was just wow, advanced lumberjacking. Look at all those trees just dislodged. The Poseidon and Ares tripods want to work with you. I will give them no court to stand on because no! Stop that! Yeah, sure, the weight system for Battletech doesn't make any sense, but those lead to the bad times, though. Those lead to the dark ages, which everyone wants to swiftly forget. Okay, so, we've got a target.
Yep.
So, okay, so now, unfortunately, we're going to have to deforest this entire area over the course of this combat. So, oh, wait, whoa, okay, that's a problem. I wanted to fire the medium lasers rather than the thumper immediately, but I bring pain.
So does he.
I missed the thunderbolts though. But point blank thumper shots.
Yeah, armor armor-wise, you're nothing much apart, really.
Everything is very hot, though. These things run very hot in close combat, especially against each other.
Have you used up all your coolant flash? Yeah,
Yes, it is all gone. Can I get some coolant pods on these? I'm going to die because I'm surrounded, though.
Yeah, yeah, it's too well
Actually,
done.
I think my... Okay, I may survive. That's,
You actually want to change the Thunderbolts. That's more useful because they have.
Yeah, they probably won't overheat the entire vehicle, too, so,
That-
ooh.
Yeah, that's one point as well, and they cause screen shake, so you want to chain them.
Right.
They're more useful in a chain.
Well, unfortunately, I died. However, I died to the exact same vehicle, so, its usability is to be disputed. So, okay, hang on here. Right, so let's...
Plus 2 versus 1 in 100-ton tanks. There wasn't really much of a chance that you had.
Okay, you know, I will reclaim my honor in my original jam vehicle, but supersized. I think this is a bad matchup for you, Phonto.
Assembly ready.
Yes, they have 200 tons of tanks, and I only had one. Actually, I did have backup, but it was late to the show. This, wow. That basically is now a mammoth tank.
Yeah.
Or
We
an
also
apocalypse.
we also fixed an issue with the camo system in the way that, yeah,
Oh.
Crisis typical. Because when our coder looked at that, he said, "This should not work. What I just did shouldn't work, but it did work."
Still
If
finding
you remember,
unknown
I don't know
mysteries?
if you- Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but the weapon pods, they were never got any camos.
Right.
And when we looked at that, at the logs actually said camo applied. But then you looked at the pods, but no camo was applied. So we had our coder look at this, and he basically just added a timer and to the camo process, and that fixed it for whatever reason.
That's a very bizarre way of handling it, but I guess if it works, it works. It's CryEngine 2.
This is I was about to say that this is CryEngine. This is
Yes.
what you expect.
Yeah, this is CryEngine, and now unfortunately the only people that can actually maybe edit or help this this madness is CCP, who are busy making their own first-person shooter, because Crytek and Epic clearly can't put together a good CryEngine 2 game.
Oh my, yeah.
Spent all day playing that, and I was just thinking to myself, this runs worse than MechWarrior Living Legends. This is about as jank as the effort that you guys have put in, you and the previous dev team over the years to get this to work, but this works better somehow. So, it's kind of shocking to me. I'm not exactly sure how the hell they managed to make it worse than a mod, but they did.
What I'm really angry about is also that they removed keyboard controls. You're not able to lean anymore in that game. What the hell were they thinking?
No, but here's the thing, I sussed that, but I noticed that, I'm like, didn't this game have leave before? I was pressing Q and E and it didn't work. Do you know why that is? They didn't remove it. The entire game is built off the console port because they couldn't actually use the PC port for some reason. Or they decided not to because the console port was built off of the 2006 demo build of the game, and it was essentially unpatched and unedited, so I'm assuming they found more vulnerabilities to potentially kind of backhand work underneath the system in place because they don't have the source code. They don't own the source code anymore. So, I'm assuming they picked that version of the game because it had more, well, compromising backdoors. And what we got out of that is what we got out of that, with all the jank included. It even cut out one of the levels that I actually enjoyed, the flying segment near the end of the game, which, that was hilarious.
That's not there anymore.
No, because it wasn't in the console game, which I assume it was cut because of, like,
Okay, that also explains why you don't have any direct weapon keys anymore. Why you can't select 1 for a pistol and 2 for assault rifle and all of that stuff. Holy crap. Okay,
So yes, it is a really mangled console port ported to the PC. This is what we assumed, and also it runs like trash, and it's actually false advertising because Epic themselves and Crytek, or whoever the hell they put on this little operation of theirs, could never actually attain any of the performance they showed off in the production, the marketing material, because the game cannot physically run well enough with the resources that, with resources that are normal, or rather available today, because it wasn't updated to accept those resources. The program can't see those resources. So nobody can play the game like those trailers. So, they're being investigated apparently by the EU for false advertising, and that's, I feel as though that is entirely a correct course of action.
I mean, I'm fine with the extreme graphics settings, with the Can You Win Crisis. I don't have a problem with this, because as a gamer, I'm old enough that I remember games that had settings that weren't attainable at the time when they were released. So for me, that's fine. They want to future-proof it that way. But
no, sir, you are misunderstanding me. The problem is not that no one can attain this. It's the problem. The problem is that the program, the engine itself, the version of CryEngine that they're working with, cannot see anything more than 8 gigabytes of VRAM. The GTX 3090, I believe, has 24 gigabytes of VRAM. 3090, I believe, has 24. So as Dibedo, if he's probably not here today, he sussed this out here because he knows he can crack the lid open and see what's going on. But the problem is it's not future proofing. The program, the engine will not accept you putting more resources into it. So even the people with the top of the line system today in workstations, things that are essentially impossibly powerful, can't run the game at a stable 30 FPS. Right. So it's not a future-proof, it is a physically impossible. It's bottlenecked so hard that you can't actually ever get... You'd need something impossibly powerful in order to actually get those resources, and even then it'd still probably run like shit. Because it needs a number under the specified, available, the specified resources that it can actually request from your system. So you need an incredibly efficient 8 gigabytes of VRAM.
Yeah, because you can't ever get past that.
Oh, Dibedo is here. Good. So yeah, so that's the thing. It's not that it's future-proof. It doesn't work.
Well, that is what they claimed, and I was gracious enough to allow them that, but I wasn't really aware of the development that they actually didn't, Crytek actually didn't do this at all.
Yeah, no, we were playing through this and we were kind of just, eyeballing thing. I had to play on medium setting, so honestly, I feel like it plays worse than... I could probably play the Legacy version of Crysis better than this. Well, better than that. And hey, I'm actually playing the Legacy version of Crysis while I'm playing this game, so, And this is running at, if I remember correctly, all high, right? Oh, it's at custom. But, that's at medium. I think I turned that down, but I'm pretty sure I had this on very high. So, see, the problem here, the problem is not because they made it's not that it's there and you can't run it. They're lying to you and you physically cannot run it with anything because they don't have the source code and they can't edit those values within the engine. So it's not actually a remaster. They just kind of rebox a really, version 1 of the console port and hope no one would notice.
Oh wow, that is disgusting.
That's the assumption that I came to at the end, and what most of my audience feels currently. I talked about it at length last night, which... Interesting. Yeah, so...
Yeah, I hadn't didn't go so far into it so far.
Right, so, that's what we did last night, and yeah, it is, at the end of the day, they kind of lied to us. Massively. So hang on.
Yeah, if you can get some easy money, right?
Right, and also apparently, one of my viewers, Dibedo, he had one of his friends play the game on a workstation. So something, even more ridiculously powerful than a consumer PC. Something that is even going to outshine the 3090s in the lot. He apparently ran it at an unstable 30 FPS, and after the first level, it hard crashed so hard he had to reinstall Windows. So,
Wow.
so, yeah. These are the things that I was told to. So, Crisis Remastered is, a dumpster fire. But
A piece of trash.
yeah, this is, wow, this is, actually, you know, wait a minute. This is called the Apocalypse, and it is basically just,
Why?
yeah, no, this is just an Apocalypse tank. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you know, Invictus also played all those games, so you shouldn't be surprised by any of those naming conventions.
I am seeing a meme here, and I sign off on it because, yeah, no, this is basically just an Apocalypse tank. Hello from Red Alert. So, yeah. You guys, as you are right now, honestly, they probably want to come ask you guys for help. Funny as that may be, as funny as that may be to consider, they're in the position where they, in order to make any headway, they're either basically going to be doing code archaeology and experimentation for months, or ask you guys, which is really embarrassing for a $30 project, a $30 product. Which, as you can imagine, I told people don't buy this, just buy the regular, buy version 1 of vanilla Crisis at like $5 to $10.
Exactly.
That's it.
Inject ray tracing with something else, and then you're there.
Yeah, it is basically just it's a mod with a texture pack. It's the console version with a texture pack. Why the fuck you would want to do that? Under normal circumstances, I have no idea, but clearly the reason why they did it is because they thought they could make a quick buck.
Yeah, and probably they weren't wrong either. That is
Well,
going to be people with all for this.
Well, unfortunately, they got my money, but I fell on the grenade because this is part of my job. Also, that is a very durable Hewitt.
Yep.
Excuse me, you don't have any health.
And you refuse to die. But then eventually
Victory! I'm evening the odds. Right. So these, well, fighting, whatchamacallit, the real joy of playing these is going to be fighting one, using one when no one else has anything remotely close to this. So this is, I'd like to stop splitting that tree into, like, cinders and actually hit the target over there, but this, the real joy of using this is clearly to just, well, oppress other people in your very cool tank that costs an arm and a leg. But
absolutely,
as they are, these are fairly smooth operating, very well armored and durable vehicles. So I approve of these. So I'm probably going to die here. Oh god, that's the treaty violating one. That's 2 hags. Also, those are MRMs. Oh, actually, no, Shrieks. Sorry, I thought I still had the MRM version. Damn!
Yeah, you're too far out for those.
I wasn't looking at the engagement range. I was just kind of expecting to just kind of shove the vehicle directly into combat and have all my problems solved for me. There we go. Hey! You can't shield yourself from damage!
Well, you did.
Oh well. Okay, so they work, they function, they look fun. But okay, so let's see if we can actually get a game in one of the smaller games. Well, actually, no, that's us. That's us, damn it. So, well,
there's another update to the. This is actually, yeah, I'd say stay on the test server for one more thing. There is now the long toms now have a smoke launcher.
A smoke launch. Oh.
Yeah, to cover themselves.
Right. Yes, let us rub all the smoke. Let us rub all the smoke emitters in front of the camera, and then proceed to make the engine cry.
Yep. You can use them as soon as you are deployed.
Right. So. Long
this is
time.
experimental. I just want to know how effective this is actually, because I haven't looked at this yet at all.
All right. So, excuse me. You're not supposed. This is the mech hangar. You can't be in here. No VTOLs allowed in the mech hangar. Okay, so I'm gonna move outside. Weapon Group 6. Sir, we speak English here. We use things practically, but okay, so deploying. Okay, so all right, 3. Um
Shutting down.
those they kind of just look like stage pyrotechnics. You might want to work on those guys. That's
Yeah,
That's-
I don't think that does anything.
I mean, my frame rate doesn't go down staring at them, but they're okay.
It doesn't help.
Some shade on you guys. Those are flashbang come on. I mean, it makes the whole fucking screen blurry.
That's not particularly effective.
That's very experimental, work in progress, early access. Please understand. Which okay, and they have a cooldown timer too as well, but yeah, no, you probably want something very large and actually obscuring vision. I feel like I feel like you could probably just you save those, because next time you have a trailer with a new asset, you can just kind of pop those in front of the new mech, and it can just fire all of its stuff off, and then you can have 2 LRM-20 hucking machines behind said asset firing up into the air, and it's a good presentation, make a good trailer shot. But I mean, together they kind of look okay, but that's not going to fool a mech.
Shutting down.
No.
I mean, like, actually, no, you won't even fool you can't even fool a battle armor with this. I mean, kind of.
Yeah, I think it gets worse the closer you
Well,
get,
actually, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
This
okay.
actually does work if you're far enough away.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
that actually does work. It's just the effect's really weird at close range.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so that does actually look like it works acceptably. So hang on here. It's just that the draw distance is very weird. So you know what? That's actually got a half decent distance. You can, you can pop that, deploy, and run for your life in the opposite direction.
I mean, that is actually a good idea, because you don't want your own shots to be obscured.
True.
I'm just thinking about this. This is helpful.
So the yes, the reverse view distance, it gets more visible the farther you are away. That's very interestingly
Actually,
made.
what Invictus did does make sense. You don't want this thing to be.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you don't want to be able.
You
don't want to walk around blind in your own countermeasure. So that does work. It's just really weird. But at that size, that will actually obscure you, so that works out fine. So, okay, little weird, it works. So, as we back up here, this is clearly what we would be doing in a situation, and then we, unfortunately, we can't use these while we're backing up. Being able to use the mobile would be very useful, but, maybe a little bit too much. But, those would work. But okay, so, let's try and actually get an actual game here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to start one. But we have a couple of my viewers out here running around. So we're going to move on to a server, well, this one, SA Coliseum, because, well, I guess we're just going to have to play Solaris Arena then. Which, that'll work. Since, unfortunately, now,
Well, at least that's something. I mean, then there is a chance to listen to Duncan.
yes, this is... Yeah, right. It's a chance to listen to that man, the glorious prophet of mech battles, the narrator, if you will.
So, audience, if you would, just join this.
Please, if you are watching,
server.
if you are watching and you wish to shoot at me in actual combat conditions, please move to the SA Metal Mayhem server. Thank you. So, unfortunately, it seems as though I am limited to a 16-player count or less, because, Spectrum cannot handle the massive girth that is Crysis netcode.
Unoptimized netcode, yes.
That no one aside from maybe CCP will figure out some way and be kind. Hello, Duncan. It's great to be here. Right. Okay, so I guess well, I don't think the game will not start until 2 players join. Well, I guess I sit and wait on my hands here, but free for all here. That'll work. And that's a map. That's not supposed to be there. That's not supposed to be visible. I'm just going to.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, that yellow globe. No, that's true. That's some kind of weird placeholder.
That's just on the mapper for this one. This is definitely not the vanilla Solaris Arena, though it does look very good. Although, are these the new computer-generated crowds that they're wheeling around in ball games because they're dead silent? SA Coliseum, I believe. But there is the server if you wish to join it. It was visible on screen, and I'll hold it on screen for a moment. Right, so the 12th VR new case on SA Metal Mayhem. And some people are joining. Good.
That's good.
So I'm gonna spawn over there, I guess, right? Okay, good. Now we can kill each other. There's Once Upon a Band, and people are moving in. Good, fantastic. Let's see here. What do I want to do here? I have to actually, well, there's gonna be no shortage of combat here, because it's Solaris.
Yep.
But,
so
I'm gonna take,
that into the arena, you need to be incredibly skilled or crazy. Safe guess is this guy is off his meds.
Thanks, Duncan.
Assembly in progress.
The round table, but for mechs. Well, it's not exactly B7R, but it's, well, it's mechs, but a spectator sport.
Waiting is over, Solaris fans. This is Duncan Fisher, reporting live, and boy, do we have a slugfest in store for you.
Still waiting for Girls in Panzer to have a Solaris Arena. Still missing that. Okay, so let's see what...
there's actually... there didn't even notice this. There is a difference between the regular Sampa on the... on the Rommel and the one on the Behemoth. The Behemoth one has a lowered fire rate. It doesn't fire as fast as the one that needs to be deployed.
Well, as a rough balancing act, I'm assuming, because you don't have to stop, you can drive-by artillery strike at point-blank range?
Correct.
So, sensible, I suppose, but still incredibly terrifying.
Yes.
Aha, I stole a kill. Uh-oh.
This is how you roll in a Solaris arena.
But then again, in the end, that's just normal Solaris. It's all about stealing kills. It's all about getting people in really, really compromising positions. However, my armor is going to shit. Haha! Winning! And now I'm probably gonna die to that, yeah, it's an Osiris. I need to leave now. Oh no. Oh no. Well, at least I'm gonna get as much damage as possible, and I'm not gonna kill him because it's one of the most armored light mechs in the game. So, probably not gonna clinch this one out. Oh! Ah! Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, what we can't show off is the new version of Thunder Rift. Because Thunder Rift got reworked and now has a 5th base and it has improved gameplay by a ton.
Ow! They got me. But unfortunately, yes, because now I'm limited to servers, and that's probably gonna put a... Well, it could be worked around, but definitely me playing MechWarrior Living Legends in the future is not gonna be as free and easy as it used to be, because... Thanks, Spectrum.
We would have been... We can, of course, set up a server with limited player count. Limiting it down to 16 is an option.
Yes, this...
Yeah,
it's an option, but it's definitely gonna make things... a little harder to handle. So that is unfortunate, and I think you guys have more than enough on your plate rather than making a stage for me.
This is not something we can fix, I'm afraid, because the real net code is not something we have access to.
Yep, you don't, and now Crytek doesn't even have access to that. It's it's lost tech.
Yeah.
Actually, the
we actually
Icelandic people have it, and they're not giving it back.
We asked them once for this, and they were just like, "Move to CryEngine 5, please."
Oh, right. Probably because they don't actually have that to give you. If you actually ask them directly, they do.
Yeah.
So
they wouldn't ever admit that, but I'm pretty certain you're right on the money on this. They don't have it either.
Right. Dibedo relayed this to me because apparently Crytek went bankrupt and their Budapest office had their code bases. The Hungarian government's policy on bankruptcy is basically they seize all your assets and sell it off to the first bidder. CCP apparently now owns that code base, and now they're working on a replacement for Dust 541. They can't get it back. Unless they, pay CCP for it, which I'm assuming didn't go well. If they tried. So they don't have it. Going to Crytek directly for CryEngine 2 anymore is absolutely worthless because they don't actually have it to give to anyone.
I mean,
it's funny how life is.
I do respect Crytek for their new game, Hunt Showdown, because that is actually a really good game.
Oh, well, did we get a new variation of the nuke? We saw the red one earlier.
Don't expect different VFX. The only thing that will be changing is the sound itself.
Oh, the sound. Okay. Unfortunately, I am stuck, but it appears that nuclear explosion melted my tracks in place. Oh, no, there we go.
You stuck yourself.
Damn you, Stackpole! All right, but yes, I did it. I did actually manage to face roll Once Upon a Band by cockpit killing him with the SRM partisan. Still reliable, if, well, a one-trick pony. Uh-oh. Oh, no. And then I ran out of ammo, even though I bought more, but that's how fast this thing runs out of ammo.
Yeah.
Alright, there's a repair pad in the center of the map, but I don't think I'm going to make it there.
The Arena Championship matches are the proving ground of the real event, the Grand Championship. Some of your big names on the field have their attention to
Yes, Duncan Fisher, remind me of the good old days. The Grand Championship, MechWarrior 5. But not that MechWarrior 5, the MechWarrior 5 that we totally didn't get. Tell me about the Jihad. Tell me how it was totally going to happen. Tell me more about how MechWarrior 4 Mercs totally set that up and they didn't get the money for it. Man, they were better times, but dear God, the disappointment. Now, can I actually? I'm not. No, I can't. Nope. This is Solaris.
Yep. When you're in, you're in. You shouldn't take such an ammo-dependent variant.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm just kind of throwing stuff at a wall and seeing what fits, but I'm doing lots of damage, and I'm actually ranking up, so I guess I'm gonna try and...
You're first place right now, so...
I'm gonna... because I stole kills like a bastard, because... Some of my fondest memories of MechWarrior are actually playing MechWarrior 4 Mercs Solaris Arena, and just coming up with ridiculous variants. Most of them were shotguns. I basically tried to cram as many LBXs of, 10 or larger onto a variant and get away with it. I had a very, very, very fond variant of the Gladiator, I believe. One LBX-20, two LBX-10s, and basically as much medium lasers as I could, ER medium lasers as I could fit on it, plus maxing the armor. Had a lot of fun in that.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. So, well, I have 75,000. I'm getting there.
Need to be incredibly skilled or crazy. Safe guess is this guy is off his meds.
Okay, so we've got the... Well, we can use the Rommel, which, well, I need to stand in place for that, so that's probably a
No,
probably
you
want
don't have access even to the MWLL,
Ah.
so
Whoops, didn't notice that. Okay, so maybe want to take a laser.
I don't think it can be bought in Solaris.
Assembly in progress.
All right, so maybe want to take a laser variant, so no ammo dependency, because clearly, with essentially infinite encounters in a Solaris game, you're gonna run out of ammo. Your ammo's gonna go before the enemy count does.
Yeah, you should have some energy backups.
Right, so we're just gonna use the laser boat here, and then piss away these Shriek SRMs.
You need to be incredibly skilled or crazy.
Heavy PPC always party toy. Shoot him!
Unfortunately, I did not totally steal the kill again. Damn.
Yeah, you were just a bit too late for that one. Rommel versus Rommel action. Heavy Gauss versus Heavy PPC.
Ow. Okay, so... Well, if he keeps driving around me and spreading out the damage, he's going to run out of ammo, but unfortunately I seem to have gotten myself stuck in a ditch again. Oh no! Come on. Come on.
Oh yeah, the autocannon 10 was reworked. It's now fully automatic instead of one projectile.
Oh,
And the role has changed now to a unit control, basically, because, yeah, you can put down a lot of screen shake onto an enemy with that. On pretty decent distance as well.
Unfortunately, he's probably gonna nail me through the turret because I got stuck. Uh-oh, bad. Oof! Oh, nope, he got under me. Actually, no, that was someone completely different. I think that's actually a partisan B back there. That guy deserves those kills. Go you. Okay, so 85,000. We're getting up there. We're gonna actually see the siege tanks. But now, Demolisher. Well, again, ammo variants, but
Come on, folks. Let's make some noise for our
AC-10. You know what? Actually, let's test that AC-10 rework here.
Assembly in progress.
It's the lighter it's the lighter variant, the sort of half demolisher here. But let's see what this can do.
Assembly ready in hangar bay.
It has cat ears. I forgot about that. I forgot about that one. This is the Neko one. So no tons free for ammo. So I'm going to use all the ammo on the enemy.
Yeah, this is... you're going to run out fast again. This Demolisher doesn't really last long with the ammo, but... oh well.
Yeah, it's all in seeing, the hard work that you guys put in, and everyone's shooting at me again. You!
These are all your people, right?
Ooh.
Ordered to shoot each other. so
That is...
that you can steal all the kills!
Clearly, yes. Clearly I have a bunch of people that follow me around that don't totally stream snipe me. They're just there to create, situations so I can actually play video games when there are no people to play them against. I bring my own fun, clearly, but this is, wow, this is actually kind of nice.
Indeed, that is handy. Yeah, that AC-10 also doesn't really have a cooldown.
You just gotta...
Or... yeah.
Hey!
I mean, you're running out so that the screen shake doesn't last forever, but it recovers really quickly.
Right, but this is, that's actually a very, very solid suppressing, a very, rapid-fire weapon. You can lay down consistent damage with this very easily, you just have to make sure it doesn't overheat. Once, I don't know if you can hear me, but team up on the Black Lantern. Clearly he's the asshole here. We're demolishers, we're one and the same here. Clearly we have to oppress the mechs. This is our patch.
This is Colosseum, right? Yeah, this is the latest of the Solaris Arena maps.
Damn it,
This one is still fairly new.
What a clean shot.
Stop bullying my turrets. Well, there goes his arm. Yay! Well, now I'm dead because I'm basically a free kill, but got him. Ow!
That was one heck of a battle. Everyone clustered together. It looks like he was looking this way and that, leaving himself wide open for that final shot. You have to have eyes in the back of your head sometimes.
Duncan, that's not the situation at all, man. Cut me some fucking slack. Damn. All right, so let's try the Gauss one. That's efficiently annoys everyone, even though again ammo variant. There aren't really aren't. I keep you know what? AC20 LBX, HVAC, MRM Ultra, heavy PPC, improved gut, but you know there really aren't any energy weapon primary demolishers, because that's not what the demolisher's for, but wow, okay. Sue me, I want to be strong. Okay. Okay, now I seem to have spawned at the clear other side of the map.
You're not in the fight. You're off the field.
Okay. Alright, I'm getting up there. Farmer. So I've got 15 minutes to, get up to about 100,000 C-bills, and then we can start playing around with the new vehicles. But I think at this point, I think everyone's gonna have one of those vehicles by the time I get one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna run into the same problem we had on the test server, but I might have some different variants of targets. But at least, Solaris is simple, but still entertaining.
Yeah, nobody is taking a decisive lead, so...
I'm a little behind Derpy over here, but you know what? I think I can even the odds. Yes, I blew out your shoulder.
There is an avatar.
I'll do it again! Okay, so this man knows about damage, or damage spreading. Look at me! Look at me!
Yes.
Look at me!
He is trying to shield.
Yes, this man clearly knows what he's doing, and he's also spamming coolant. I need to get my shots more on target here, but...
I don't care what planet you're from. That has to hurt.
That's your ass! Oh, that's not good. Also, I'm stuck again. God damn it, I'm stuck again!
Yeah, now he nailed your turret and it's slow. That's not good. I try actually to counter turn, not try to turn with him.
I'm trying.
Don't have a defense anymore.
Unfortunately, I've gotten myself stuck on yet another map bit. On this episode, Phonto gets stuck in a ditch repeatedly. I'd love to shoot at him, but I can't move. Damn. Worst place to stop. I really would have loved to kill that man, but unfortunately, got stuck. Oh, we can use Morigoos now.
Yeah, Morigoos now drive differently from how you remember them.
Actually, yeah. So that
Really
might,
large lasers is
That-
also a good choice.
that might work out here. And if it actually is, better, handling, as you guys touched all the vehicles for handling. Unfortunately, this map doesn't want to agree with that change. But if this changes, if this handles better, good.
Oh yeah, right. There is a rep point where you can buy ammo.
Oh, right. I wanted to hope that was there, but unfortunately, most of the time I just got stuck in, combats that I couldn't eclipse. I saw that there was a repair point there by, the start of the game, but I didn't know if you could buy ammo there. But again, I kind of just die right in front of the spawn repeatedly because that's just how this game goes. You walk into an engagement and, you either walk out of it and walk into another engagement, or you don't walk out of the first engagement.
What a clean shot.
Okay, so let's
Chain fire.
Let's be smart here and use the chain fire on these lasers. This camera angle is, still as suspect as it ever was. That is a tree. Also... Ha-ha! I fired the LRMs way too early, but oh well. That actually might really hurt him. Or...
Arena championship matches brand
Damn this one tree!
some of your big names on the field.
Fonto, do you want me to set up a server for you for TC?
I got stuck again. I swear to God, I've gotten stuck again.
Yeah, I see. You can't move.
How does this keep happening? Okay, I don't need to move now, I'm a turret.
Excellent. These three are large lasers.
I don't need to move, I am eternal. The lasers will forever protect me, aside from that one person that might be- actually no, that's my element. That's my laser anti-missile system shooting me. Or shooting at someone. So good.
Fonto,
Yes?
do you want me to get you a TC server set up?
Well, if you would, yes. We've got, well, we still got time here. We've been kind of dawdling around talking about things rather than playing the game, but I think, you know, if you want to, well, we can probably stand to put in at least one round of terrain control if you can actually get that server up.
Sure.
So,
Should be possible.
unfortunately, both people I was shooting at are now below my field of vision, and they're probably going to kill each other, meaning that I'm not going to get all those nice points. Damn. I got 10 minutes to get a really cool tank here. Come on, guys, work with me. Also, physics engine, work with me. Jesus. Can I go back? No, I pretty much just desynced through the floor. What is this nonsense?
Oh no, you're so stuck.
Oh. Well, I'm probably gonna get lots of assist points whenever these people up and die. Probably. Please come and challenge me! Please! Please? Damn, they're all down there shooting at each other, and I'm just up here. Literally grounded. Damn.
Welcome, the people who have just sat down with some popcorn.
Yes.
Solaris Arena, you can watch heavily armored colonels before your very eyes.
And this one getting stuck repeatedly. Thank you, Duncan. Whatever will we do without you? Well, at least my armor's holding.
Target destroyed.
Oh, well. I might as well just deploy, that might help, since I'm gonna be here for a while.
Well, keep killing people, I guess.
Oh no.
Even shooting them gets you money, so on Bankrupt.
Like... Damn it, now he's below my gun! Damn it!
Oh no, below the depression. That's
Oh
sneaky
no.
of him.
Oh no. Oh wait, no, there we go. Oh no. Ow. Oh, there we go. I made 100,000. Hooray. But now, vehicles. Yes, good. Good. I'm still short. You know what? Fine, fuck it. I need a couple extra cents here, so you know what? We're gonna battle armor it and see what happens. Ooh! Ow! 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 Actually, I'm out of missiles. This might be a problem.
Yeah, Jerpy is not surrendering to you.
Well, he's got banned there to be a distraction. So hang on here. I might be able to gloriously steal a kill here if I'm lucky. No, shoot at the Demolisher, not me. I'm just the guy with the camera. Shoot at that other guy. Wow, he's wrecking you, man. Are you gonna take that from that guy? Oh. Oh.
Oh, he left.
Quick! Once upon a band, save me!
The people who have just sat down with some popcorn. Here in the Solaris Arena, you can watch heavily armored colonels pop before your very eyes.
You just said that. Duncan, you going senile up there? Oh. Go.
Might be a different battle he's talking about.
Ah! Victory is mine! No, god damn it, no! No, damn it! Quick, no, shoot him for 3 points! Ah! Damn it. I tried. I really did. I still have more money. So good.
You certainly did.
Damn! Damn!
There's another for the salvage yard.
Damn, I still don't have enough!
Not quite. Not quite there.
Alright, gotta think of something fast.
In progress.
Fuck it, demolish your G, just run it out. Damn! Damn you endgame content. Damn you endgame content and your unattainability.
And hangar bay. 1.
All the racks.
You know, that is one ugly neck. I think I'd keep my neuro helmet on if I had to drive something like that.
Ah! Good! Oh no. I didn't want to see a fresh demolisher. That would be bad. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time because everyone's too chonky to kill.
Okay, Phonto, we are getting the TC server.
Well, good. We've got about 3 minutes of still trying to hopefully see endgame content in this game. No, get back here. No, 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 no. Hey, 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 you can't do that. Stop shielding your armor. Stop that. Stop that. You can't do that. That's against my rules. That means you get to win instead of me. I can't support these rules. I will attempt to shoot this man, and if I die here, oh well. I will probably have enough money. I will probably get this promotion just by shooting him.
You do have the money now.
There it is. Good. I got it. Now I'm just gonna sit here and die gracefully. Those arrows will probably kill me, but I may actually take him with me. Nope, Goss got me. Oh well. He's already dead anyway. Alright, good. So 2.5 minutes to play whatever I actually can afford now. Okay, so what do we got here? What do we got? Okay, Mars or Behemoth. Well, I guess at this point, it really doesn't matter, so let's try the comedy that is the Mars Prime variant.
Assembly in progress.
Go ahead.
The sheer comedy of the Mars Prime, and it's just a truck full of guns.
Assembly ready and hangar bay.
Yes,
1.
good. Guns. Lots of guns. Fuck it, just... Alright, actually no, I'm out. Okay, good. Just all the guns. Unfortunately, now I have 1.5 minutes to actually shoot someone. Where is everyone?
Solaris, home to some of the best and luckiest pilots.
Not me, apparently! Oh. Where's that dead body over there? Wow, Jesus Christ! This is, this thing's quite the circus act when you're actually firing it. Lots of pretty colors.
Yeah.
1 minute remaining.
Aha! Those are those are the SRMs, but the LRMs are coming. The long-range missiles are there. Is there anyone else out there? Did you all give up? Is that the only thing I'm gonna get? It's the only match I'm gonna get. Oh well. I win though. Ha ha! Okay, I shot at that. I shot at that guy way over there. Unfortunately, there's no one else to oppress with this attained amount of firepower and girth. I am sad.
9, 8,
But there'll be another game to play soon.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I win!
Round is over. We have a winner.
Actually,
Excellent.
pretty down. Actually, to the 3 top players, pretty close. So you know what? Down to the wire there. I kind of just helped by poking someone at the end, making it a little less, a little less, 3-way tie and more I win. But okay, so, right, is that server up, sir?
Yep.
All right, good. But,
You want to move to TC4.
right, so we're just gonna hop out of here. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, aside from new stuff, the game is pretty fun on its own. So hang on here. So TC, terrain control, CQC mayhem. On extremity. Oh no. Oh. That's a map we don't see terribly often. But yes, this did this get updated? If I remember correctly, you were saying something about it.
This is TC Extremity. That is a completely new map.
Oh, okay. Well, I remember extremity, but
I mean, we had previously TSA Extremity, so it wasn't a TC map
right.
until
But
this.
welcome to space.
So it's
but
new
yes.
that it's a TC. So that's new. That's a TC map.
Ah, okay.
If you remember, on the old TSA Extremity, you actually had dishes you could drive on. That has been removed because they were pretty dangerous.
Yes, they were, if I remember correctly. Yes, they were. They were quite dangerous to, well, mostly vehicles, but mechs could, if you drove an assault mech in there, sometimes you couldn't drive it out, if I remember correctly, right? Okay, so, now we are here in an actual train control game. So I'm gonna mix this up here, and I'm gonna play,
Assembly in
Mithras.
progress.
Poking things. Also, welcome to 0G. Woo!
Assembly ready in Hangar Bay 1.
Alright, so. Gotta wait for the game to go, I guess, but now I've landed on my head. Okay, so,
Yeah, it's a low gravity map. So, what's?
all right, so it appears that the server was
again?
restarting.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay.
We wanted to start off on Thunder Rift.
Thunder Rift. So Metal Mayhem here, or rather, it's TC. Yeah, right. Oh, so it's off the server. So I was trying to find it, but it's off the list now.
Yeah, it timed out. What
TC4, Dust Bowl. That's
That shouldn't be it.
Little bit of. Please ignore the men behind the curtain, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting it. Got the same issue over here, Chief. There, actually, no, it is loading Thunder Rift. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so, sorry about that. They wanted to move to a specific map, but okay, so, Thunder Rift was the map you were talking about earlier, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so,
Thunder Rift.
what's new?
Yeah, it has a 5th space. You previously you only had the bases on the upper islands, and now you have a fifth space in the middle with the radar dish, and that mixes things up quite a lot.
Right, so yeah, this was basically just yeah, these matches would go into stalemates, or one team would be winning and there really wouldn't be any way to stop it, because
Yes.
this team goes and takes this space, and then they go to this space, but then this team has taken this space, and then they just kind of stand here beating the shit out of each other.
The two in the center are on hills, and yeah, when that is held by a superior force, then the game is done, or was done. But with the new center base, with the radar dish, this dynamic has changed a lot.
I'm actually going to take a mech here, because this is going to be kind of harder to move around in.
Yeah, because you cannot simply sit on that hill anymore. You need to
Assembly in
Yeah,
progress.
there is...
get at center, because it has a higher point value than the bases on the hills.
Right, so I suppose you know, a clever map design tactic, make the players move into an make the game determined by a position that is not very easy to hold. That means that, you know, there's a lot of variance in the match, and you know things can go either way, because it's not one team just can't camp there and sit there and wait until the game ends. They have to risk themselves to hold the point, and that means it's easier to take. So snowballing is less of a problem. So yes, good. This map was essentially, yeah, one team would try something really clever at the beginning of the match, and then maybe that'd give them a headway that would just never be surmounted, really. They just get better and better vehicles overall, and then they just stand there being an immovable wall.
Pretty much. Could even get worse, or that bad that one team is just locked into their own base and they can't even move out anymore.
This is true. You could sit there and gain up promotions and C-bills, and then just march across the map until the team that's losing can't leave their base, because you're standing right there shooting at them, and you have all of the money and all of the shiny mechs.
Yep.
So, this should change this map quite drastically. So let's see about this, because most of the time you play this map, both teams are basically just sitting on their respective opposite side hill bases and just kind of indirectly shooting at each other, and it's a lot of cowering and a lot of it's a lot of, why are you guys just standing here? Come with me, I'm assaulting the point, and then either winning or dying horribly.
Yep.
I remember on most of most of my YouTube recordings of this map have a lot of those situations where I'm trying to just basically incite a rush by just walking through my teammates that are kind of milling about and standing around, taking pop shots at enemies that make themselves visible, and not really doing anything. So I basically have to charge out there and try and do something, and a lot of the time this ends with me dying horribly. As it does with most people. It's not just me, because I'm bad at the game. That's kind of just what happens when you try to incite a rush and you don't get that rush.
Yeah, that new fifth space has already been dubbed the Brawl Zone.
I could imagine that it couldn't... Yeah, that's probably a good name for it.
Yeah, because it sits down in that valley and you're getting fairly close in each other's faces, and yeah. So we have a lot of close-range battles down there.
Hey! Hey! I appear to be on my own, unfortunately. Damn, there's 2 people in this game, and I'm still getting stacked on. Damn!
Yikes.
I still won, though. The day is mine, though my commando is falling apart. Also, I was in passive radar mode, I didn't notice. That's why I couldn't get a lock on, but I figured as soon as he tried to turn his front away from me, I was doing enough damage. Okay, so, yep. Oh,
Pretty busted up, though.
I see what these fuckers are doing, they're backcapping. Son of a bitch! Also my ass. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, no, oh, yep, I just put myself into a bad situation, but you know what? Whatever, I can hobble out of here. I can do this.
Delta 7. Base lost.
It's kind of like a commando trying to speed walk, but you know what? I can handle this. It's fine, I'm just an Atlas now. Damn it. Okay, so this is the radar dish zone here. This is the neutral ground. Unfortunately, I'm going to die. And if anybody out there in the audience wants to come shoot at me, you're more than welcome. I could use some backup. Ah, yes, screw up and die. Oh shit, he landed straight. Oh, goddammit, he landed right side up. Bail out! No, you can't see me. I'm not here. Damn it! Damn it, fall faster! Okay, there's a guardrail here. That's good. He can't actually shoot me while I'm up here. How is the cat? Well, she hasn't made any noise. She's actually asleep behind me. Good. Ah!
Oh, that's helpful. Peacefully sleeping behind you.
And my point. It's going to be neutral because he's going to walk right back into it, but you know what? My point. I'm still trying. I'm going to get those promotions and I'm going to earn it. I would really love to be able to get my commando back to a mech bay and then sell it. But unfortunately, it don't look like that's going to be an option.
Delta 4. Strategic point captured.
Oh, I see him. No, go away. Fuck you.
Strategic point.
Go away! No, stop it.
Echo 5.
Hello, disappointed commando.
Head destroyed. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
I will die here, but you know what? I'm gonna try and get myself out of trouble first. I'm gonna make a really good... That's an Anubis. Oh no. Nope. I tried to eject a second time. No. That was an Anubis, though. Ooh. I did make...
You didn't have an ejection seat anymore. That was...
It was already spent. I was basically... I was standing at the steering wheel.
Yes.
Well, I did... Well, it's a commando. We could survive the loss of a commando. Okay, so... An Argus sounds like a good idea. Okay, so Gauss rifle. Yeah, let's see here. What's suiting my need here? Our large laser Thunderbolts, Ultra AC5s, Ultra AC20. That will scare the living bejesus out of them. I hear you base camping out there. That's not very sportsmanship of you.
Assembly ready in hangar bay. 1.
Yeah, I only have one. Okay, good. But, let's see here. Small laser. I think, honestly, I'm probably just going to be firing all of those, so... I think it meant getting demolished by base turrets. Once Upon a Ban has apparently learned that, yeah, no, Calliopes are very scary. Do not fuck with Calliopes.
Yes.
Well, they still haven't captured the center point, so I'm still in the game.
Gotta stay away from those.
Kind of unfortunate that nobody's migrated in here. I guess all those cool people are playing in that big server, you know, with you know, ISPs that can actually handle large netcode packets. Oh well. I actually enjoy the small games too, so that's fine by me. I just wish I wish I had a second person here.
Yeah, they... At least a second person would be nice, I guess.
Well,
Delta
Let me
4.
see if I can
Strategic
help that
point
a
locked.
little.
You will now be ward. Oh. Oh, well, you're still damaged. You made a critical error! Okay, good. Right, so, that was good. Yeah, well, thanks, Argus. I'm pulling twice my weight here. Unfortunately, well, they're probably gonna spawn at the other base right next to me. That would be bad. Now I think I've got enough promotion to actually get an... well, hey, hooray, reinforcements.
Echo 5. Outpost captured.
I'm probably gonna try and do something funny with this base, but I've got enough money to secure another Argus should I die. Actually, more money than the one I started with. Good. Good. I own you, turrets. Go away.
Damaged.
I'm gonna shoot you and take the points, though, because I need all the help I can get. Okay, good. Reinforcements are arriving. Fantastic. Unfortunately, that guy might go to the other team. Yep. Damn. Oh, there's another person coming. Good. That is...
Delta 7. Base captured.
There's a battle armor coming.
Shutting down.
Does someone want some screen time, I wonder? Fix. Well,
Shutdown system offline. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems node.
okay, back's a little scratched up, but I can still probably work out just fine. Who the hell is that Etsunuzu?
Echo 5. Outpost under attack.
Oh, looks like I managed to convince some people to move.
Good. Make the game a little bit more interesting in building. Good. You know, we started off with a couple of people and, you know, a bit of Chansey by, you know, main character yours truly, I guess. You know, fighting against the odds. But now the things are going to get a little bit more interesting. Good. Unfortunately, I've got to sit on my ass for a little bit here because I don't actually have any reinforcements, and I'm going to get my ass shot off if I don't get out of the way.
Echo 5. Outpost lost. Damaged. Target destroyed.
Well, got him. They took my arm, though. That was my blapping arm.
Yep. Ultra arms are always the preferred target. Ultra arms, Gauss arms. You need to protect those if they're gone.
Alright, good. We fought them to the last man. Aside from that one cougar out there, so good. As a net loss for them. Alright. Right. Rather than lose this asset, I'm going to get the hell out of the way.
Two small pulse lasers left.
Yeah, this might be junk. I may need to bring this back into the lot and see what the resale value is. 96! Actually, not that bad. Okay,
Well,
so
it's Nargis.
yeah, I could actually. Well, I can't buy everything, but I'm getting up there into the heavy assault range here, and I can't buy everything, so I'm gonna have to go back to the base if I want something heavier. But I think I could probably pull something out. In the durable range, I kind of don't. Warhammers are heroic, but I feel like they're very vulnerable. So,
No, they have a ton of armor. Actually, Warhammers are good.
I'll try. You know what? Let's try something a bit different. I don't use the Cauldronborn terribly often.
Ebon Jaguar is good.
Okay, STD minimum range. This is good. This is a lot of close range combat. So, ERP. Well, the LBX AC. Oh, which one? One of these has a Ultra AC10. The Hag is nice, but I think Gonna be running around a bit. So you know what? I want to try the A. Okay, Hoip. Who is this man? Or Noip? Right. This man needs 5k. He gets 5k. Good. Welcome to the investment fund. Okay, so 1 ton free, obviously LR, well, UAC 20 rounds, good. All right. So I'm at 90,000, things are actually going very, very well, even though things were horribly, disadvantageous to start with. Derpy was a good player, however, once upon a ban he's new, so at least that helped me out there.
Oh yeah, we got a new fun server command that we included into this build. We are now able to control the time of day of the map.
Ah.
So we could switch this to nighttime if we wanted.
I don't think I've ever seen Thunder Rift at night though, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Can you do that now without interrupting everybody? Because I don't think I've ever seen.
Sure. If I can get the admin.
Because I don't think this map. I've never played this on map. I think the daytime is static on this map. I've never played this map at night.
It might look actually pretty bad. We don't know what we get here. This could be horrible.
Real cutting edge stuff here. Enhanced imaging on.
I'm kinda curious how this will look as well.
Ah, they're going from my lifting arm. Oh no! Stop shooting at my blapping arm.
Protect your main weapon arm, that's important.
Hey, you! Goddamn harasser doing his actual job, harassing.
Yes.
I'm probably gonna lose that ultra. Well, I took his arm.
You have been spreading your damage as well.
I'm kind of just flailing around, so thanks for the compliment, but I'm kind of not really doing anything out of the ordinary, I think. Come on, die. Go, good. Good. Okay, now I need to run, because I'm about to fucking die. But, hold on. Wait a minute.
I mean, look at that damage spread on your arms and front torso. That's nearly perfect.
Wow. Accidentally a genius. Stop that man. Stop that man! And... okay, good. Now I need to run before I see the enemy this kill. But, I think if I actually escape here, I might be able to cash this out and actually buy one of our new shiny, assault vehicles. But so, yeah, I'm interested to see what this map would look like during the nighttime because I'm fairly certain it's fixed on this map. I don't think time of day changes.
No, normally it won't.
So this is a potentially a new map variation in progress. The first the images of a cave system literally at night.
Strategic point under attack.
Alright, so I'm gonna run very quickly. I don't like those sounds. They're coming closer to me. I don't like those sounds. They sound like a wave of LRMs crashing in onto my back as soon as I'm trying to walk into the base and me dying instantly. I don't like that.
Captured.
Okay. 96 still, but at least I can buy a new mech. That went very well, though. So, Okay, so Vix. What can we do with Vix? I don't think I want to... I played a Morrigu on this map, but I don't think I want to because it's rather slow. So, Thanatos is fairly robust in terms of armor. The awesome...
Oh yeah, it is. Thanatos is a very robust mech indeed. Awesome is a good first assault, of course.
Point captured.
There's that, and then it's... Well, I don't have the PP... Well, actually, well... 2 rotary 8. 16 ton. How's the Molar 16 ton as well? Alright, so if I can't get the pure laser boat, awesome... Yeah, Mauler. Let's try Mauler. That's a good, I'm going to piss on you until you explode sort of mech. Also, did we check it?
Yeah, it's nighttime now.
Oh, okay. This, well, it's not pitch black out there. That's a good sign. Okay, so UACs.
Evening,
Okay.
folks. That's very... makes sense, that greeting now.
Evening, folks. Welcome to the cave raiding expedition here. It's just called the Awesome. Yes, Starry Night. Sometimes battle mech names in BattleTech are very direct. Even though, yes, well, you know, with modern eyes, something called the Awesome is just like having a giant robot called the Cool. About thermals and night vision. We do not have thermals, but we do have enhanced imaging.
Actually, we have, yeah. We have
So-
nighttime vision.
So, this is, I was expecting to be a whole lot darker, but this is still playable. So, maybe something you want to look into actually adding for this map, and it seems as though, yeah, things are still moving around a little bit more. Yeah, my team's winning, but it's probably because I just kind of stood at the center point and bapped half the enemy team down. But, so, maybe something you want to add to the, you know, another update of this map.
No, I mean, we can just switch this whenever we want. There's no need to add this. This is just available. The only thing that we could do with this is that, but that's up to the server admins themselves to add a function that you can, maybe that randomizes the time of day.
Just a sort of a set it and forget it console command that'll just do random things whenever it wants. Or just randomize the starting time of day, rather than just changing the time of day.
Exactly, yeah. This is how it would work.
Good. Alright,
So
well,
you could start at dawn, or at dusk, or at midday.
Delta 4. Outpost
Ooh.
captured.
we currently appear to be winning handedly. Well, clearly I'm not going to spawn camp, but I'm going to be a sportsman and just stand here.
It's fine. The streamer team is allowed to win.
Today! Oh, today! Thank you for your gracious contributions there. Today I don't get, pub stomped. Thank you.
I mean, this game is far from lost, actually. The ticket count isn't that far apart. This is still manageable.
Yeah, this is true, and yeah, it just kind of the power balance actually shifted there because, well, I was outnumbered. However, I was still winning even when being outnumbered, so I got reinforcements first as well. So, So I kind of just I gave my team a very good head start. But at the end of the day, I can kind of just throw the awesome, well, throw the Mauler directly into the cup. That's an... Hey! That's a Nova Cat! You can't get on my level. Stop that. Mm-hmm. Okay. I have made him turn tail and run. Good.
Left torso damaged.
I'm gonna take damage like this, but hopefully my teammates come to support me.
Left torso
Well, got him, but unfortunately I'm out. That's kind of the unfortunate thing about the Mauler. It dies. It's a good mech, but you can be worn down through sustained fire really quickly.
Yeah, it has a lot of stuff to shoot at. It's pretty big.
Delta 7 space under attack.
Well, I have my ass armor to defend my retreat.
Left arm
I don't think I'm going to get away, though. I might get away. Oh, excuse me, sir. Please stop body blocking me. I wish to leave. Thank you. Though I could go to the other base, but it's directly in front of the enemy. So actually, you know what I'm probably going to do? I'm probably actually going to have to flank around. That's probably a smarter idea.
Wow, but your enemy isn't capping anything. I don't think that you have enough players to protect everything. I wonder what they're doing right now.
Gee, I wonder what the... Oh, well, you see, I saw a radar.
Finally. Something is being taken from you.
We've lost control of this base back here, and I'm seeing intermittent radar contacts, and some, rookie screaming over the radio, we're being overrun. Gee, I wonder where the enemy is. Maybe those two guys at the front gates were a distraction. We've been played. Okay, if I'm I'm a very sneaky assault mech, I can make it to the repair bay. Very sneaky assault mech.
That's war. No battle plan survives first contact.
Delta 7 base lost.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's anybody around. I've lost a couple of weapon systems, however, I believe the mech is still salvageable. Still probably get something done with this. Plenty of ammo in the UAC-2s. Okay, so...
Shutting down.
maybe get one more mech kill and then maybe have that promotion. I think someone shot at me. I'm not sure. I saw something flash. That might have been... Actually, no, that's the damage from missing an arm.
Reactor online.
Yeah.
Sensors online.
That
All right.
would be sparking.
All systems low.
Well, time to go loud again. If I can...
Oh, there's a heavily damaged cruiser guy. Money.
Oh.
You can take this partisan.
That bushwhacker repaired a long time ago, unfortunately. That was old data.
Yep.
Stop shooting the stump! There's nothing there but dead nerves! Uh-oh. Ow. Well, I got my promotion. Actually, I went nuke. Did I kill anyone? Did anyone else die horribly? Well, I think I exploded more in their face than my team's face. So you know what? I think there's still an advantage on my team over there. Actually, once upon a ban is dead. I got the assist for that. Okay, good. Now we can actually work up.
You do have Behemoth money, I'd say.
Yes, I do. Right, I have Behemoth or Mars. But, yo, can play the Mars a little bit. But what do we got here? We've got a bunch of 3s. I just noticed that there are three sets of 3 different weapons. Okay, so Behemoth, ERPPC, 5 Ultra AC. That's too normal. Let's see. HVAC 10s. Okay, LRM 5, SRM 2s. I suppose I'm being called to the giant partisan bee, and we're gonna put some paint on it, I suppose. So,
Echo 5. Outpost lost.
Night, clearly. Right.
Makes sense.
Okay, so, Okay, so MRM or rotary AC 2, so good.
In progress.
So 16 tons of armor and rotary autocannons, plus a bunch of missiles. And then, well, we still got 38 minutes left and 300 tickets, so it looks like I'm also going to be able to get to a Mars fairly easily, too, if I want to switch up. And now I'm a non-stealth tank. 8 tons free. Please, all of the autocannon rounds. I will be spamming them the entire way. But actually, no, I can't get them all because I ran out of money. Oh well.
You could ask for spares.
I'll be fine. I'll go down and capture that base, and we'll be fine. Why not run around as a battle armor? Well, battle armor is the super secret skill mode, but I do have all of this money. So I think I... Uh-oh. Ooh, I'm getting the... Ooh, I've seen that problem before. That's, whatchamacallit, the last time I played the Morrigu on this map, when it'd go downhill, it'd just kind of get locked, and it wouldn't have the strength to turn downhill.
Yeah, but you're also moving fast. Yeah, but I know the problem as well. I mean, that's actually what happens in reality as well. If you're too fast to turn, then you're going straight.
Well, I'm going straight into the fight. It's where I need to be.
Yeah, and you nailed the enemy.
I'm helping this man. This man's stealing all the kills. He has no arms. That Mad Cat Mark II is combat ineffective, but you know what? I can hold the line. Ha ha! Alright, good. Good. The revenge of Partisan B is perfectly fine. Ooh. Very good in an actual combat situation. Sure, all those guys were very clearly damaged before they got here, but... Yeah, no, that exploited their weakness, about as much as I wanted it to be. Well, as much as I want to be able with a 100,000 C-built tank. So good. It's still earning its seal of approval from me.
Delta 4. Strategic point under attack.
Just kinda...
I always knew that it was a rolling fortress type.
I get there sometimes. I kind of, want to branch out and do some things that are more sportsmanship sometimes, but yes, the giant roving oppressing Doom Fortress is something that I do like on occasion. So, well, as soon as my guns reload, sir. Alright, you can have the kill. I got most of it. Okay, let me just roll in here and just ignore the base medium lasers.
Delta 4. Strategic point lost.
Okay, so clearing up the back fields here. We are winning, but we don't have most of the bases. I will rectify this. So you're scratching the paint, guys. Please, come on. Jesus Christ, I'm already... I had 200 C-bills when I started, and now I have 74,000. Wow.
Delta
Just
7. Base captured.
just back it up here onto the repair pad.
Target destroyed. Echo to base under attack.
Just buff out the scratches, even though it's probably going to be like 10,000 C-bills to just kind of fix one area of this armor. Okay.
Shutting down.
All right. Well, actually, that was only 1,000 C-bills to fix up that armor. Wow.
Delta 4.
That's durable.
Strategic
That is very, very durable. Okay, get in here, buy some ammo.
Base lost.
Good. Wow. Clunk, 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 clunk. All systems operational.
Echo 5. Outpost captured.
Alright, so combat is moving still right in front of their base. So they're pushing back and causing some problems, but we are still in the lead, it looks like. Good.
Yeah. You are 100 tickets now, so this is getting decisive now.
Mm-hmm. Still plenty of time to show off with the big retarded assault tanks.
Absolutely.
Good, which is... This is the main theatric of this patch, aside from a bunch of other little fixes here and there. Some of them actually required more work than little fixes, but so far, I'm liking these. I was right to be excited for them. It's gonna be kind of odd with me playing this game going forward, though, with the whole, my provider doesn't like these giant packets the game is trying to send, but, well, I guess if you guys want me, you're gonna have to keep a 16-player server open. Okay, so, up and over we go. Okay.
Delta 4. Outpost lost.
Use eye for night vision. I knew that. I wasn't using... It was bright enough, but hi, Andrew.
Nah, I was talking to ones up and...
Oh, wait! You're here!
Delta 4.
But yes, it looks like Once Upon a Bandit. That was rather suspect. I hope that was gunfire and not my tracks clipping through this bridge. Oh, wait a minute. A Challenger. Who are you to accost my... Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. Damn, he's also got a Behemoth.
Yep, this...
However, I've shredded his front armor. To the cliff! And then he drove off the bridge. The day is mine.
Yes. He shall not pass.
Okay, so now I gotta figure out a way to get down there and actually shoot at him. That looks like, oh boy. My team's having a bit of trouble down there. Oh. Christ, what is shooting? Well, aside from him, I can't depress down low enough to shoot at him, but I can help my team out a bit. Alright, I need to move. I need to get out of here. Actually, you know what? I may need to just drop down there and just go at it.
Yep. Brawling happening in the brawl zone.
Well, here's hoping I don't flip over. Uh-oh. Well, I'm alive! Auto flamers underwater.
Yeah, flamers are nasty. They can do shit like that. I don't think they actually need air to work.
I am victorious. However, I'm going to die if I don't turn around and immediately kill that rifleman. So, this is starting to feel like, yes, exactly what I would have wanted out of a Partisan B with more armor. So, yes, good, I like this variant. This is serviceable.
Delta 4. Strategic point captured.
Okay, well, it's more even now. It's definitely getting a whole lot more chaotic. I'm probably gonna have to, well, die horribly here. But, well, I'm holding the points. He's finding and shooting at targets that I absolutely cannot see even from here. Yeah, that might be your... If my stream is even too dark, yeah, it might be your monitor. You might have to turn your gamma up. Okay, so let's see here. Up and over. Right. Nope. I see Cancer off in the distance. Look at that guy and his clan fanboy, Timberwolf. Okay, so they're up that. I'm nowhere near where I expected to be, but I gotta go over there now, I guess. Trying to remember all the dips and valleys on this map. So, let me just scoot over there. I'm in a submarine now, I guess. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad timing. Well, should have manually reloaded. Whoops.
Yeah, you took it a bit too far, but you have a ton of money.
Yes, whatchamacallit, he came, my turret was damaged, and so he just fired down directly into my center hull.
Yeah,
well,
you took out your internals pretty much like a scalpel.
But, well, yeah, I have more than enough money to replace those losses. Can't be losing tanks like that too often, but more than enough money. Actually, you know what? Let's see here.
Right now you can throw them away. It would just make things more even.
Right, yes, no, clearly I should play like a moron. Yes. Yes, clearly I should play like a complete moron that'll even things up. It's kind of like team balancing. Except I'm weighing my team down. But you know what? Let's try the Behemoth E. Because I didn't actually try that under combat conditions, and that's, well, a thumper and a shitload of thunderbolts. Haven't used the sniper artillery unit, right? I haven't used it... Well, I used it on the test server, or rather on the practice server, but I haven't used it in combat yet. So, if they still have tickets left by the time I die horribly in this thing, we'll see what happens. Right, that's it. All right.
Ah, yes, the absolute murder machine.
So let's see what this thing can do. The drive-by thumper.
You actually should have used that for thumper ammo.
Should I? Oh, right, that's only 8.
Look at how little you have in the thumper.
Ooh, right. Ooh. Yeah, and 3 tons of thunderbolt ammo is gonna go pretty quick with 6 of them.
If I were you, I would turn around, eject that ammo that you have, and buy thumper.
No, but clearly I've got to play with cripplingly flawed playstyles to even this up a bit. Clearly, now I'm winning my team's winning too hard. I've got to play like an idiot more. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Gotta make that game go make this game go those full 25 minutes. Oh, that was that mortar thing? Yes, that was the mortar thing. That's the sniper artillery. It's kind of like a hip-fire long tom by the looks of it. It's interesting. Definitely gonna, take some getting used to. It's definitely a specialty specialty weapon, but it's basically just a hip-fire long tom. Well, shit, that'll balance the games real quick.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
That,
no.
that'll
Well, if you return, you get all your money back, so it's not that bad.
Well, yeah, that'll balance the game real quick. Being, ejected from the game because of a crit. Oof.
Well, better crashing than getting freeze. That's way worse.
Right. I can work around that problem, and playing Crisis Remastered, I was kind of surprised that I didn't run into that bug. Okay, I gotta wait for the launcher to tell me it can't connect, and then I can actually play launch anyway. Or press launch. Okay, yes.
Yeah, now I got to wonder if that has something to do with your new provider as well.
That might be, because currently, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when I try to use a launcher. It gives me this message over and over again, but, well, I can just press, I can just press no and then hit launch, and the game will launch. But that, yes, may be an indication of Spectrum just, it will not accommodate the lost tech that is CryEngine 2 netcode. What a shame. They
not to the full extent.
You guys would make it more efficient if you could. I'll rest with that.
Absolutely.
I will have to just walk away with that. You guys, you would fix it if you could, but
yeah.
There's
if
only
we could fix those UDP packets, we would absolutely get at that, but no dice.
You guys didn't see it, but the servers were coming in very staggered. That was weird. There we go. Like, the server list was updating at an incredibly slow rate to get one server, and then 2 servers, 3 servers, rather than the full list. So, yeah, Spectrum, what up? What's going on here, guys? Come on now, you wouldn't be cutting corners, right? You wouldn't want to make me miss that Google Fiber, right? Alright, so now I gotta try something because, well, that didn't, well, actually, my team lost 100 tickets while I wasn't looking. Actually, no, it's 281, sorry.
Nah, not 100.
Right. I don't have my glasses, so that looked like a 0 to me.
This is pretty much still the same distance in tickets.
Okay, so you know what? Oh.
Assembly in progress.
Let's use that thing. Let's use the one with HE ATMs. Let's use the Mars here. Let's actually, well, if someone wants Behemoth, it's on the map.
Assembly ready in Hangar Bay.
There you go. There's your game flipper. I gave there's a free Behemoth down there.
The horrifying damage when you get in range of that. Holy crap.
Okay, so cluster. Well, actually, there's only 1 ton free, so you know what? I'm probably just gonna. Well, it's a lot of ATMs. I'll grab those. Okay, so it's mounted to 3 1s medium pulse lasers.
Yeah, logic would dictate that you actually take the LBX ammo, but you want to play stupid, so...
Yes. Clearly, yes. Okay, it's 300 meters, that's... Well, but he's... Well, I'm not gonna be fighting that guy. Okay, so. Get back here, Anubis, you're about to get blapped.
Echo 5. Outpost under attack.
Now we're losing tickets quite rapidly, so it seems like the enemy team turned on the skill button.
Yeah, right now they are owning more stuff than you do.
Right, so it would appear that, yeah, this can come down to the wire very easily, even if the one team looks like they're a little disadvantaged. Me disconnecting wasn't really a big help for my team either. But oh well. We roll with the punches here on this show.
Yeah, I dig nighttime Thunder Rift.
This is quite nice. This is a simple sort of, nice little touch here that, well, never seen it, but it looks nice. So so I suppose it'll be a keeper. But let me see if I can get up this hill. The one thing that I'm currently seeing is that, obviously, the super heavy assault vehicles, yeah, they're kind of slow, so you're going to be at a tactical disadvantage if you need to get over and, say, backcap something. So they actually have their,
This is not... This
understandable weaknesses.
This is not a backcap unit at all. It will take days. That's not the right thing you want. When you want to backcap, you want to take something fast. Oh, they are through your front armor.
Yes, but I managed to... I kind of just one-clicked Anubis, so I'm a distraction now, clearly. Oh, well, he's just as fucked as me. All right, we're both doomed. Unfortunately, now I'm...
Use the ATMs.
They're too close.
No, it's HE. They have no range.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. And also, well, I blew
No,
myself up.
it's-
I blew myself up. I thought, whatchamacallit, I saw them bounce off of the
No,
whatchamacallit.
the high explosive are like SRMs.
Oh, right. Well, I saw missiles bounce off of the,
Yeah, that
whatchamacallit.
wasn't.
That was, they weren't mine, okay?
Yeah, they were bouncing off your.
Well,
Bouncing of your Mars, not.
well,
of,
we have a
not
problem,
the
and
other way around.
we have a problem, and that problem is, we need to actually get moving if we want to win, so I'm gonna have to, unfortunately... Oh, well, Kodiak's perfectly fine. Let's see
Yep.
here. Large plus. Let's just make it simple.
Glorious.
Strategic point.
Let's make the Kodiak simple. And actually, I didn't get to actually play the Kodiak last time we played. So,
Did you not?
I don't believe...
Assembly
I
ready and hang
I played the up...
No, right. You got the Thunder, but not the Kodiak.
Right, yeah, I didn't get a hold of it, and Shavaxi had to go, so we had to cut it there, but Alright, so, the UAC-5s are a little simple, but this is a very simple loadout, because it just needs to go and cap a point real quick before we actually lose. We need to actually get in there and cap these points, or we're going to lose.
4. Strategic point under attack.
There's that awesome, I can get rid of him. What? Hey, stop demoting me!
Somebody played better than you.
I'm trying to do my job. I've just been, kind of, left disadvantaged.
You forgot how HE ATMs work.
Yes, because I almost never
Would
use
have
those.
done so much damage.
I kind of think I assisted in blowing myself up, but I did use it against the Awesome and scared the shit out of him and made him run away. But I was thinking that, yes, they did have minimum range, but they don't.
No, that's the HEs are the SRM type, and they do tons of damage.
So I made a dumb. However, I will attempt to recover.
Torso down.
Be gone, Hollander.
Right torso down.
Yeah, you better get running. I need the point more than killing you.
This is gonna be close.
Yeah, this is gonna come down to the wire here. So it all comes down to how my team operates in these last couple of minutes.
Finished.
Oh, this... Sir, you are playing with fire. You are on the knife's edge of death.
Echo 5. Outpost captured.
Okay, so he's gonna retreat, but I need to get to the center point in order to actually stabilize this cap point. So if we can hold the center and the two bases around us, we can still win.
Tech
Good.
destroyed.
Let me see here. Right, so right in front of me. So if we can hold these... Actually, no, they're capping that base. Good. I need to hold this bridge, which is going to be kind of hard because my center torso doesn't exist. My team is down in the brawl zone, and if we
4.
hold these areas from... Well, they're only going to have one counterattack. Unfortunately, now I'm stuck here. Oh no. This may end in my death, but I'm gonna have to just run really quickly, and hopefully no one sees the Kodiak with a very, very damaged center torso. So the enemy team has one chance to actually throw this in their favor. Okay, they're going for the brawl zone, so my team is actually meeting them in the center field. I've got 2 enemies coming towards me, but I am going to die. I'm going to die here. However, I need to commit to this in order to make sure my team holds these points. Oh, that's a long Tom. Damn, a Behemoth. The exact thing that he actually should be using for the situation. However, I don't think he's going to need that much firepower to get rid of me. I'm just going to have to dance and hope to God he misses most of his shots as I go back and forth. Nope. Oof. That's bad, and that's a lot of tickets that just went out the window. But remember, playing stupid, so it's a bit closer.
Yep. However, you've captured everything again.
Okay, good. So, well, I'm gonna have to get out there real quick here, but fine, Warhammer. Fine.
Assembly in progress.
That's concerning. Hey, Spawn Circle. Why are you still on my screen?
Assembly ready in Hangar Bay 1.
Okay, just something that can actually just poke at things that are in there. But it looks like we actually held, so we might actually have this. That might be still a packet issue. Because this is actually... Yeah, the player numbers are getting higher now, so it might this might be where it starts to cause an issue. So 7-7 is 14. That's getting up in that area.
Yeah.
So this is...
Even 15 now. 15 are connected. But 16 should still be fine, I guess.
Right, so this is still serviceable, but now at max we start to see some problems crop up.
Yep.
Delta 4. Strategic.
Weird idiosyncrasies of games made in 2007. How did this actually fly in 2000? Well, no one really played Crisis multiplayer. Ow! What? Am I a madman? Why do I have all of those linked to one button?
Torso damaged.
Those are long tom shells. Or thumpers, at least. What am I doing? Those don't even have the same range. Alright, this is not going to win me any points here. But okay, so they're down to 0 tickets. Gotta hold out for 2 minutes. Alright.
Delta 1.
Oh, you're approaching me. How daring of you! Ah! Damn it, he got his Gauss rifle off first. Damn! Damn! This might be a tie, the way this is going.
Delta 4. Outpost under attack. Echo 5. Outpost lost.
Okay, so... Well, I need something, well, that can actually... I don't have time. Gauss rifle.
Assembly in progress.
I'm probably not going to get it in time, but you know what? I can get out there and maybe...
You have won the game anyway. It's now just... It's you're still ahead on tickets, and now they need to kill all of you to still win.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yep.
Assembly ready on our way. Post lost.
Oh, that's a UI error. My weapon my weapon counter or weapon manager doesn't have anything on it. Ooh. That,
Okay.
The weapon selector in the corner is...
Can you shoot?
Ah! Oh, come on!
Oh,
I tried to shoot and I immediately crashed. Well,
okay, that's not surprising then, because that wasn't right at all.
well, I guess I should have just stood there and watched the game end, but I guess game's over, folks. That was rather disappointing, but we won probably, right, Andrew? Right? We can safely call that a win if we didn't get on camera. There's gun camera footage out there confirming it, right? You don't need my recording of it. There's there are independent reports. Well, I think that'll about do it for this evening. On my side of this arrangement seems to have a bit of an issue being a comedy of problems, but most of them are on me, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to think about me doing MechWarrior Living Legends going forward here. But it seems as though that was going well. So what?
Yeah, we can do that with the server for you. I mean, it's valuable for you to stream this, so it can be done. But yeah, it's a shame because you won't be experiencing the full Battlefield atmosphere anymore. Because you have always the limited player count now.
Yeah, that's really kind of really silly, honestly, that this is actually an issue that's come up now. I mean, I can't really control it now. I can't really control it, but that is that's an issue I definitely did not see coming. But well, that's old video game jank, and you guys fix it if you could. But
yes,
well, as we saw for most of that game, it was still playable, but things started to fall apart as soon as the server filled up. So seems like a 13, or rather, well, 12-ish players, 12 to 14 players seems to be the point where everything's fine, and then past that it starts to break apart. So update software, Godzilla, it's all linked to apparently a packet problem that my service provider, or their specific modem, I suppose, cannot handle the rather large packets that the CryEngine 2 uses. So this is a really esoteric problem to have, but it appears to be a problem with the fact that I don't have good enough internet, which is, wow, that's not something I expected to see, and I don't think anybody really saw that coming with me moving down here, but we'll manage, I suppose. But Andrew, thank you for being here. This has been actually a very nice day of playing. This is I like the Mars and the Behemoth. They're very nice vehicles. It's just a shame that now the game is...
It was a pleasure to be here and talk with you about the new stuff.
Right, so
and see you succeed and fail and all of that.
Well, that's the show, so obviously this is what I'm selling here. So if that's entertaining, then you're gonna have players. But so well, this update's fun. So ladies and gentlemen, casual reminder that MechWarrior Living Legends is free. Google search it and you'll go to the main page and you can download it from there. Yeah, it's a bit old.
Hopefully you don't have UDP packet issues with your service provider.
Yeah, hopefully you have better luck than me currently with the netcode. But as you saw there, it's still very playable. I just need to watch myself. But hopefully you don't have any limitations. And well, that was the general chaos in a 16-player game. Currently, what, the 28's the biggest one you have?
Yes, 28. After that, the game just falls apart.
Yeah, after that, the game falls apart on everyone, and not just the people who can't handle the packets. Yep. So, there's even more giant robot and big stompy mech and large tank now action. So, well, that's gonna be our show for today, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Among Us with the Discord again because they want to play it. And well, I'm not opposed to a murder mystery, so that's for tomorrow's stream. But until then, good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you enjoy the show, and see you again later.
Bye-bye.